There's so many people.
Lies.
Lies? Oh,
Lies and
Nice.
deception.
deception. Okay.
Two of these people are actually one.
You guys have to come up
I
with a
don't even
group
exist. Joke's on
name
you.
now.
Group name?
What?
Yes.
You want us to group name?
You have until I find Dungeons and Dragons as an actual game to find out. To come up with a group name.
Send Florence back to bed. The group.
Monster hunting with
Florence.
Monster hunting with the send Florence back to bed group. Okay.
Yes.
Oh God.
God.
Hooray!
God.
I heard monster hunting. That was about it.
We're apparently, the group name is apparently now the Send Florence Back to Bed group.
No, you guys are now the Sleepy Flauns.
No.
Sleepy Flocks. God damn it.
There was a backstory. That'll be a prologue chapter one day. We'll see.
Flonk.
Why did you sound like a goose?
Flonk.
Okay.
Stop.
Flonk. I
What
think you'll
about
find
the
flonk is the
Oh,
noise that
D&D
my head
Beyond?
makes hitting the desk in front of me.
Florence,
Flonk.
I got dangerously stale cookies, you guys. Let's see if
I
y'all
forgot.
can hear this crunch.
Dangerously stale.
Yo,
Oh,
I
no.
got
Picked
so
up my
lucky
dice bag and I was wondering why it was so heavy. I forgot I have metal dice. I haven't used them
Ah.
yet.
I forgot about my dice that are
I was
metal.
like,
You
never
never
go have like a stack of coins inside one of my dice bags. And just nope, metal dice.
Why is there a stack of coins? Never mind. It's just dice.
Dice.
From Die
Man.
Hard Dice.
You can only keep going up from metal dice. All right. Soon you're gonna be spending like $1,000 on that like pure ruby dice. You know,
Yeah.
it's the only way. Natural progression of things.
Only way.
Dice of solid
Let's-
diamond.
let's
I
all-
spent like $50 on these dice. Okay.
Let's all
If
here
I
not
have to-
talk about
If I can
fucking
only
Logan.
go up from here, it's just gonna get worse.
Oh,
I'm about to
no.
get.
Yeah, I wasn't
Why did-
kidding. That $1,000 ruby dice set exists.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
No,
Christ.
And it
I've
is
actually
very
looked at
pretty.
an emerald with silver outlet
No.
dice. They're about $500.
Oh,
They're
no.
Well,
great.
I'm gonna make myself some fucking tungsten dice.
Those are the dice of the bourgeoisie.
you-
Oh, man.
What you
Dice
do
of
is
the
you
bourgeoisie.
you get $30 ones from China, and then good news for you, they're made out of lead, so it's great.
Oh,
yeah.
you lick them.
Fuck yeah.
Lick them.
Those are like
Anyway,
the
are we-
dice that like all of the dice are like forbidden hard candies, but those are the most forbidden.
I mean, to be fair, when I make dice, they're forbidden soft candies for quite a while.
True.
Ian knows what I'm talking about.
Gummy.
Yep.
The forbidden gummy guy. Fuck. Yep. Sure.
Okay, gain is going up. If this is too loud for the Discord fuckers, then tell me. So
For the
now,
record, if
go.
I ever drop
That's
my
peaking.
before, I
That's
am never
peaking.
leaving this chair ever again.
I need to
I'll
find a
have
good
you know
balance.
that I've never fucked a Discord in my
Fun
life.
fact: I've actually stepped on an upward facing scissor because it was like inside a soft it was like inside a hole in a mattress or some shit. I don't know. I had a weird childhood.
Mood.
Still not as bad as a metal D4 in the foot.
Yeah,
I
no.
was- that left a scar.
Um,
Yeah, and that left a scar.
If
What about Legos?
Was the
No.
scissors left there as some sort of like booby trap? I don't.
So there was a hole in a mat. There was a hole in. I'm pretty sure it was my mattress, right?
Uh-huh.
With no sheet on it, probably because of my choice. And I don't know what I was doing, but there were scissors on the bed.
yeah,
Then there
scissors
weren't.
fall into the hole.
Then I walked over. Yes, then I walked over the bed to get something. For my
too
brother,
grew up ghetto.
and then I looked down and I
fully
saw
respect
red.
this happening.
Oh my god.
I actually
I
wasn't
have a
sure Raven
scar.
had a bed.
I did for the longest time, and I realized I don't like beds. I don't. I will turn my camera.
Sip of milk when you said that, and I practically
Milk?
spat it all over.
Everyone can look at my
Did
stream.
you say
I don't have a bed.
Flonk.
Yeah, no, she's from Wisconsin. Just ignore the backwardness.
so am I?
No, there was
I'd
one
say
time when
Well,
I was
Well,
like,
you
sick
know,
and I tried- my.
I'd
had
like
a
to point out
bunk bed.
Ian and Saves are both from the same town.
I
Well,
had a bunk bed, not and taking when it I was back. like 6, I tried to climb
Okay,
down the
dear,
ladder
let's,
to
like,
my
get
bunk
some
bed
milk,
head
guys.
first. That was fun.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you shouldn't lay down.
Yeah,
That
just don't
works
lay
too.
down when you sleep.
Yeah,
Maybe
don't
you
lay down. There
shouldn't
might be
lay
scissors
down.
in there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Don't
scissors in the
lay-
mattress.
Steve,
Don't.
don't lay down on that on the couch. There might be scissors in there.
I'd like to remind everyone we are going with this game until it's finished. So the longer you
Oh,
push
no.
it is the longer you push it.
I will not. I won't be here the entire time if
I
that is true.
I'm gonna be leaving by 11 o'clock, no matter what, at the latest. So.
Then you guys are the ones missing out on content.
Oh, well.
Listen, the
I
truest
have work
content is what
tomorrow.
lies behind my eyelids.
True,
Then go to
true
sleep.
content was the friends we made along the way.
No, it wasn't. I hate all of you. Anyway, Bren, do you want to get started?
I'm waiting for silence. Perfect.
There's
Um,
8 people in here. It'll never happen.
Florence, it was just silent.
Hey,
It wasn't.
Flunk, stop.
It was all in your imagination.
I will start muting people. Okay. As a setup, you are all currently in just the dingiest meeting room possible. It is 4 in the morning. All of you have woken up at the ass crack of dawn, and you have all pulled a ticket. Each of you have the number 3 written on your ticket. You all are new hunters. You have just started hunting. Whatever reasons each of you has to hunt, whatever reason you have for going out is up to you, but you are all new hunters. You all also know that this ticket saying 3 means you are on the 3rd ladder drop of the day. There are 5 ladder drops in the day, but you have to be there at 4 in the morning to get a ticket. So you are stuck till about 10 o'clock noonish for the actual ladder drop for your area. This is the time in which you are allowed to look over your contract, look over who your team, who is also in your ladder drop group, find a group. Looking around, each of you can see maybe 100 hunters or so. Maybe somewhere between 100 and 200. You see everyone's waving around tickets, trying to find, someone else who's got their ticket because they need to find a group, or the select few people who already come in groups, like specifically asking for tickets together. Oftentimes trading out with other people so that they can get just the ability to leave together, so they don't have to trek for miles just to meet up with each other.
All right.
You also know that there will be a briefing in about 15 minutes. It is suggested that you find a group before the briefing.
I am small girl. I am going to put ticket as high up in the air as I can reach and just go 3.
That's my shoulder, little. Oh, you have a 3. Oh, cool.
Oh,
Hi.
3.
You have
All right.
3?
Yeah, I have 3.
I have 3.
Each of you, if you
Me
want
three.
to describe what your character looks like as you hold your ticket up.
Oh shit. All
You
right.
see a small 3-foot-tall kobold who's wearing a full robe trying to disguise herself, but as she raises her ticket high in the air, her sleeve kind of goes down and she's just a pure white kobold as she's just screaming the number 3 trying to find friends.
All right.
And that's me.
Next to the kobold, a little taken aback by the tiny dragon, there is a human-looking woman with long black hair down to maybe her shoulder with fitted plate armor, with this red draping on it that looks to be embedded with multiple holy symbols.
Friend, yay.
All right.
One more 3.
You guys see this this large furbolg. His face kind of looks like a like a bighorn sheep, minus the giant fucking horns. He stands at about 7.5 feet tall. Pretty strong. But his stomach is a little bit more flabby than muscle.
I would also like to note he's probably bending over slightly in this room, as it is a room made for humans.
Yeah, and I'm just this like 7.5 foot tall fucking goat person, and I just have long um long hair that's kind of matted and sort of dreadlocked in some places. And if you look close enough, maybe you can see like little patches of moss or lichen in my hair.
Oh my god,
And
I
I'm just
love
like
it.
fucking filthy.
Tiny kobold. I just you walk up with your three. I just look up like, oh, you're so tall.
And I like reach down and my hand is like can easily like grasp your entire head. I'm like so small.
Please don't hurt me.
Just
We're
don't
friends.
walk in my path. Don't
You
walk in my path. I
you
don't
I
want to accidentally
immediately go
step
and
on you.
hide behind Enlighten's character.
you get a head pat from a hand the size of a dinner plate.
And then I just walk behind
From a
him.
hand the size of your head.
See, beautiful
It's like that-
friendships. Long
It's like
distance
that one.
maybe.
It's like that one Andre the Giant skit where like he just completely covers the guy's head.
Oh my god. Exactly. Who else have three? Who else have three?
That lad over there, I think.
Who's going? Who's going? Me? You? Me? Huh?
You,
Doesn't matter.
Jax.
Me?
Sure.
Cool. I'm going. Fuck you. I'm going.
Sure.
So you'll see a probably like almost 6 foot ish looking dude come running up with very like scraggly moppy like unkept black hair and very normal looking just like brown eyes, nothing like very out of the ordinary. And he'll come running up with his baggy ass training clothes. He it doesn't look like he puts a lot of effort into his outward looks, but he definitely looks like jacked to shit. And he'll come running up and he'll just be like, "Hey, I'm Cornelius. I got a 3."
I hate him already.
Friend Cornelius, I'm Silver. As I wave. From
Well, hey there.
Enlighten's
Oh,
character.
right. Yeah, names would be important. Miri. Put my hand out
I'm
to like shake your
Loranto.
guys, but it's like there's too many of you.
I'm Roranto, and I like don't even bother like going to shake my hand, shake your guys' hands because mine would probably crush yours.
I mean, you could crush my skull, and I'd prefer if you didn't.
I use Druidcraft to make like a fucking tiny ass flower, and I put it in my own hair.
Oh, fuck.
This is the best character.
While you guys continue doing characters, I have to do a thing.
Okay. I haven't
what do you
done mine
fuck?
yet. I'm almost
Yep,
still
introduce yourself,
asleep,
Flunk.
so I'm just going to assume I'm gonna go with my character is a little hungover, maybe, because I don't remember what I was intending to do with them, like character-wise.
I mean, Florence, it is apparently 4 in the morning for our character, so you could just be tired.
That too. Maybe both. I don't listen. There's no
Go
brain
right
in my head
tired,
right now.
man, it'll be great.
The players don't
Um,
know, so therefore no one knows.
Maybe everyone knows but us.
But yeah. So. Oh God! Come on, brain. Somebody else say something. Come back to me in a second, okay?
Yeah, it's been 5 minutes. Don't make me cast Spare to Dying already, Florence. Come on.
Brain.
Nah,
Spare the dying social interaction.
nah, fucking turn undead.
Turn undead. Yeesh.
Damn it.
I turn to dust. No.
So the problem is, when do I ever think about what my character looks like?
You should always think about what your
I
character
made this
looks
character
like.
today, all right?
Oh,
Come up with something, man.
I had to come up with
Look, I
3
don't-
characters for this interaction alone, and I haven't used any of them yet.
Oh, 6-foot-ish half elf in full plate, and an emblazoned shield with. Actually, I don't even know what.
Alright,
Oh, well.
don't know what god you serve.
don't. That's
don't.
fine because I don't know what gods are in the setting. We're good.
Yeah, it's
didn't write
emblazoned
any.
with a holy symbol of some sort.
Yeah, let's
will
not
be
talk about the
determined at
fact
a
that I
later
don't
date.
actually know the lore for this setting
Fair.
because I may or may not have only read about half of the fucking page.
Oh no, my lore.
It will be used. We have sessions. I've been
Okay.
writing fucking random tables like a fiend, my dude.
Okay. I don't know if I was intending to use this character, but I'm gonna steal this character for this character now. Okay.
Nice to say on stream, Florence.
What?
Nothing. Sorry. Continue.
Listen.
I'm so. I know you. I know you just woke up, Florence. Go, please. I'm sorry. Spare me of your smite.
No, that's Cody's character.
Yep.
So like as everybody is sort of grouping up, and it's probably relatively fitting that I've been pretty quiet up until this point, because like the last person sort of to enter the group does so like uh pretty much silently. She appears to be like a wood elf of ambiguous height, which I'm leaving ambiguous not just because I haven't thought of one, but also
wow, you're
because it's
taller
a
than
little
the
difficult
furball.
to tell.
Oh, wow. Fantastic genes you got there.
Oh my god. Listen, please don't tax my dying systems of brainness.
Just go, Florence.
Taller than the furball and shorter than the kobold.
Got it.
But like
Oh, ambiguous.
sort of over her armor, like she's got her hair sort of like braided back in such a way as to like not catch on like any branches or anything like that. And over her armor she has sort of like I don't want to say like I don't want to say like patchwork because that's incorrect, but sort of a roby thing made of different, like more like a cloaky thing made of different pieces, designed like by the looks of things to be camouflage. I'm sorry, I'm not usually this bad at this because I don't usually wake up 5 minutes before D&D.
Don't apologize, Florence. Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Roll with it. It's improv.
Okay.
Yes, and my friends. Yes, and.
And like sort of sewn into like this mantle or cloak are like these little epaulets in like vibrant thready colors, and sort of topping off the ridiculousness of her appearance is a parrot that she has on her shoulder, and like sort of as she approaches, like you're noticing that she's not speaking at all, and she sort of like she's I don't know. I'm assuming that I'm gonna assume for the sake of convenience that people know like sign language because it's all she's got. So she introduces herself as Leah.
I will definitely give that most hunters would probably know some form of sign language, as silent communication is semi-necessary.
Mhm.
So most of you will probably understand most of what she is saying. There may be some lost
I-
in translation with sign language.
For flavor, I will use the message cantrip to clarify anything that needs to be clarified, as it is telepathic.
Fair enough.
Lovely.
At about this time, you see the biggest, broadest human you could think of, with a battle axe strapped to his back and like green and red striped full plate, walk up to the podium in air quotes. This podium, mind you, is maybe 2 boxes and like a piece of wood kind of leaned in an angle. Like,
So he's wearing Christmas mail, is what I'm hearing. Christmas plate.
Christmas mail.
my dude,
Oh no.
my dude.
Oh no.
What?
There's too much black in the red, black, and green.
Nah.
Mm.
So,
All right.
goth Christmas then.
I swear to motherfucking God. Let me
I'm
at least.
dreaming of a goth Christmas.
Who
I
else
need a
is
mass
getting
mute button.
platforms for Goth Christmas?
I need a mute button. I'm not. I'm getting the fucking thigh high boots, not platforms.
Yes.
Rocket Girl.
This is amazing.
All right, everyone. You're all here for the hunts. Make sure you double check your contracts. Remember, whatever contracts you have are based on your group. We were a bit rushed today, as the blood season is typically the worst season for hunts. There are very few actual monsters to hunt, and most of them aren't very valuable. This hunt is being coordinated by the hunt master. However, we are not doing hunt master speeches today. Quite honestly, we want to get you out there as fast as possible. So, we are having letter groups 1 and 2 dropping now. And you see about half the room panic as they expected to wait a fuck ton of time longer for ladder drops to happen. Also, my guitar has
Well,
fallen.
that means that we're up next.
I suppose so.
I use druid craft to make like a small mint leaf, and I just start chewing on it. Anyone else want one?
All right.
Put a
You're
hand up.
in
Leah
la-
raises a hand for the mint leaf.
Yeah, me too.
I use druid craft and hand one to.
If you are in ladder groups 1 or 2, get sat to the right side of the room. You watch as this entire room shifts and splits, and you are kind of jostled around as no one is knowing what the fuck is going on. Most of these people are freelancers, and the few who aren't definitely don't like the lack of protocol here.
Oh god, I don't want to be stepped on. I'm
For
sticking
for
very-
flavor, can I do like a dex check to like weave between people shoving around?
By all means.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to stick to Miri as I just do not feel like being squished.
Is that like
Oh,
straight
I'll,
dex? What
I
is
have a
that?
friend now. Oh no.
Um,
This is new.
I'll pick up if you let me,
Acrobatics.
I'll pick up Silver and
Okay.
just like hold her.
Oh, thank you. I just
Yeah,
want
no.
to be squished. I'm small. I will appreciate
How-
the ride. Silver has very happy.
That's a 14.
You still kind of get shoulder checked a couple of times. You go for a couple of open gaps and make it, but you're a little more bruised than you'd like to be, and it wasn't quite as good looking as you'd expect. But you at least made it through better than the rest of the party, who's getting fucking ping-ponged as people stampede to one side of the room or the other.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
I imagine-
furbolgs don't move if somebody bounces into them. The other
I was gonna
people
say,
bounce
I'm
off.
pretty sure people are ping
You-
pong off of me.
No,
like a
there,
tide
you see a
already.
half you actually bump into a half ogre. There are people of your size.
Oh my goodness.
There are actually quite a few
Yup.
people of your size, as
Oh, all right.
there's a few
Understandable.
full bulgs, there's a few half ogres, there's a really jacked looking half orc.
Oh no.
At the same time, there are quite a few people of Silver's size as well. You see a gnome who has this like 5 foot
No.
5 foot tube just strapped to his back.
Oh, God.
Is he kind of crazy? Is
Yeah,
he kind of crazy?
Yeah, no, he is kind of crazy looking. He's got a little beard, which is rare for gnomes, but it's very singed on like the sides.
Oh,
They
good.
have that Doc Brown haircut.
No. He has that pyromancer haircut
Oh,
where
yeah.
half of his face is burned off. You can see at least 2 bags hanging from his pouch, and one of them is leaking black sand.
I think it's safe to assume what he's using.
Anyone who knows anything about
face.
classes will guess that he is probably an artillery artificer.
Nah, he's a monk.
Definitely a monk.
You see
I don't know. I thought he was a ranger.
I thought he was a reverse cleric.
everyone's a reverse cleric besides actual clerics.
Oh no.
You see one of the more calm and collected ones is a fire ganassi who's just wearing kind of loose monk robes. With like little red holes on all the way up their arms. There is actually pretty much everyone here. This is all D&D party players. There is not a person here who isn't a D&D party.
There
So-
is.
Oh,
Everyone's a protagonist.
This is
I
where
get it.
D&D characters go before they actually start getting played as.
Yes.
This
So
is,
how
This
where
is the
D&D
D&D
characters
battle
go to
bus.
die. This is where D&D goes to die.
Also correct.
No, this is just all the
Right,
characters we're never gonna play. Like, oh, there's that one. There's that one.
No,
Oh, hi,
but-
bug. Oh, okay, hi. Later.
Why
Okay.
are patches over there?
Scott! Scott, get your ass over here.
All right.
Emerald,
Just
what are you feeling?
Stick next to me. All right. No, let's just go over here.
Okay.
As you kind of separate out, a lot of jostling. That half ogre is kind of stuck on the ceiling in one place because there's a board that goes across. Um, and he's trying to crouch down, but it's not working.
Oh no, that poor man.
The worst part is he looks like a wizard.
Oh no.
So not
Poor
only
dude.
is he super tall, he has that pointy wizard hat.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's actually
Half ogre Gandalf.
he's actually wearing a robe of the stars. If anyone knows that
Oh,
item.
shit.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
boy.
shit.
I mean, I'm sitting here as a kobold with a staff of the Magi in my hand. So...
Yeah,
Talk about a muscle wizard.
again,
I got like
everyone here is decked out.
I got like 2 or 3 great swords on me. I'm fucking good.
There's a very specific rod on Miri's hip that is just absolutely too holy for someone of as plain as she is.
So,
As you make it, all right, lads, and you watch as the wall falls out. The wall on the right side of the building falls off and
it's just gone.
just rolls out into this mile of rope ladder.
How did it?
Because the boards for the wall were one side of a massive bundle of rope ladder.
Well, that's convenient.
All right, lads, get your asses over there, one way or another. Hope you got featherfall if you fuck up. And you watch as you feel as for a brief moment the turtle stops. And people, you are all on the back of a giant turtle. The city is on the back of a giant turtle. Your
We need a
entire
lower day. Lower day.
No. Your entire world stops moving. And
Okay.
this is the only time frame that they have. There are very few times in which fuck. Dysnomia is not helping because I have actually read the part on the turtle, but I fucking where this giant beast in which your entire civilization lives stops. You actually don't know why. Most people don't know why this turtle will stop at all. It doesn't need to. But within 5 minutes, everyone is gone. The rope bridge is pulled up enough to not drag on the ground, and you start moving again.
Well, that was an interesting sight.
That felt weird.
Most of the
Almost
veterans,
Come
Mildly
back.
disconcerting.
most of the veterans, by the way, are just kind of not caring. You can tell who's been on a couple of hunts because they're just not really caring about the ladder or the stopping. There are, plenty of other people because you're still at about 50 to 100 people sitting around. There are a good portion of them who, like you, are fucking amazed that just rolled out. And also there are quite a few who are panicking at the thought of you have 5 minutes to get off of this giant fucking beast big enough to house a city.
I do
Understand.
hope someone brought Featherfall in case we fall.
That drop
I
is
don't
measured
have
in
fly.
miles.
Well,
I'm good.
I've
If you-
got fly, but that's it.
if you break your legs, I can fix the majority of it.
Fair. Wait.
I think
Uh,
breaking our
Flash
legs
is
would be the
run?
least of our concerns.
You ever,
Oh,
I mean,
wait. Hold on. I need to read something. Sorry. Keep going.
You ever watched a fire giant hammer hit a kobold? That's what you're gonna look like after
What? Oh no. Spurred.
11 days.
you dead? I win.
There are quite a few
How
people
big
who
is a
actually get.
griffin?
It's a large
I
sized
think
creature,
it's
so
large.
it's about the size of an actual fucking lion. You know, the thing
Yeah,
its
pretty
body
much.
its body is?
Wait, what is?
A
Oh,
griffin.
Griffin.
Oh.
You see Silver get her bag of holding off her hip and rummage through it and pull out a figurine of wondrous power, the bronze griffin. I mean, I've got this as well if we need to use it to be able to fly down safely. And I also have
There's
fly.
something I can do. You don't need
I
anything
could
about
fly
me.
down.
that reminds me. I'm Duke. I don't think I ever said that.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Duke.
Hello.
Duke.
That Duke
Hello.
that Duke boy's at it again.
Mhm.
So we should probably look over our contract before we decide to go out on the field, right?
Yeah, probably.
I'm assuming the contract is the 3 monsters that we have the option of, right, Brun?
Yep. Most of the information's already been given to you.
And I also have the Google Docs up for anybody that wants to see it. I've got basic notes on everything.
Sorry, I have
Yeah, can you like DM me the link to that, please?
it's in the
It's in the D&D chat,
Oh,
out
wait.
of game chat, and it should be pinned as
it
long as Brun
is
can
in
make it.
fact.
Okay, there we go. Never mind. I'm just a bit of a fucking idiot.
It's
They're
okay,
not
you're not
dumb. None of you are dumb.
Just sleepy.
Okay. So we've got 3 potential targets to go after.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Up to.
We should go after the Draco Lich.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so suicide, and vampire.
Yeah.
Nah, the Draco Lich would be easy.
I mean, I'm kind
I
of
don't know.
hesitant about the Death Tyrant since a lot of us are spell-based, and we're not entirely sure about all of it, but,
One of
vampires
the
are probably
hunters,
gonna be the
by the way,
easiest.
overhears you guys talking. Oh, you're new, aren't you? Just a
You're pretty new,
warning.
yeah.
It's not so much that you'll find your hunt as your hunt will often find you.
Lovely.
Great.
You
I was never
see
good at tracking things
Thanks
anyways.
for the tip.
this dude has a claw mark all along his face and is missing an arm.
Oh, we got a badass over here.
No,
You sign
he
language.
looks frail as fuck. He looks like garbage.
Edgy backstory.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's just fucking unlucky.
I was never good at tracking things anyway, so that's perfect.
Well, if that's if that's what is normal, I guess we'd probably have a better chance of running into the Draco Lich or the vampires. But it seems the Death Tyrant is a lair-based monster, so we would have to seek that one out if we wanted to fight it. At
Yeah,
least that's what I would assume.
Well, I didn't eat any garlic today, so I'm gonna run my best vampire smelling for food. I don't want to fight the other things. That just sounds like a bad day.
I mean, I do
used-
I
think we
used
want
Druidcraft
to
to
avoid the Draco Lich.
I used Druidcraft to make a small clove of garlic.
I'm
It-
not super familiar
it
with
is
Death Tyrants. Vampires.
Very
I
slowly
know.
sprouting, by the way. Garlic does not grow very fast, even with magic. You have maybe a small sprout and a tiny little clove.
So
Now we can
Well,
beat up a
probably.
Death Tyrant easy peasy.
Yeah, just keep punching it until its singular eyeball explodes.
Yeah.
You're lost. And then I pop the garlic in my mouth and I just start eating it.
Rump.
It wasn't ripe yet. The baby garlic. No.
Yeah, no.
Garlic,
Like,
no.
you've probably chewed on garlic before. This is even worse because it's fucking fresh. Like, fun fact. Dry garlic is way easier to eat than fresh, like, from the ground young garlic.
Well, I'm pretty much a mountain goat anyway. Them fuckers eat anything.
Fair.
Fair.
Do you got the square dies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
got them
ask.
squared
How
eyes.
how we rolling shit? We just going just
I'm assuming you
Just
play
gonna roll.
D&D and have a
Oh,
fucking
just-
set of dice?
I do, but I'm just asking.
Yes.
Fair. Well,
Hmm.
so are we just probably gonna go after the vampires first and maybe see about the others later? Because the vampires we can take on easy.
Maybe.
We hope.
Hopefully.
Yes, we should just go beat up the dragon.
We could go beat up the dragon.
I'm not
Good.
confident about the Draco Lich.
I'm only really confident about the vampires, so we should just start there. Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll
Leah
see what
Leah makes a
Kieran's
few
like.
gestures to the shit. The word just left my brain.
The what?
The effect
Party.
to the effect that Leah is on Silver's side of this.
272.
I
Man.
we'll start with the vampires, and if we run
See
into
what
the
happens from
Draco
there.
Lich, we run into the Draco Lich, and we'll have
Ah.
to deal with that.
Haha!
Oh,
I
I
have
hope
the
he shows up.
All right, everyone, ready to play. I have the injury table.
Woohoo!
Well,
Fuck.
we do not
Let's
want
go.
to deal with the Draco Lich immediately after or during the vampire.
I
Yeah.
totally
Probably not,
do.
no.
Unless the Draco Lich kills the vampire for us, or vice versa. Although I doubt the
Mm,
vampire could do that.
I'd rather try and avoid that confrontation if we could.
All right,
There's no need to be scared.
groups 3 and 4, get your ass into the right side of the room.
According to
no.
that man right over there, there's
Alright,
many
let's-
need to get scared. Let's go.
Is everyone ready?
Nope.
Good.
I cast
Heck
guidance
yeah.
on myself.
All right,
Anybody
Right,
want to have
two,
my attack on them?
go.
Oh no.
Turtle stops. You all go.
Yep.
Anyone who is climbing the
Charge.
ladder, please give me a dex or strength check.
Dex or strength?
Strength check for me it is. I
is
got a
that-
D4 on this.
Is that like a specific skill? What are we doing?
Acrobatics, athletics.
Okay,
Oh, good.
I will
Even easier.
do athletics.
I'm doing acrobatics.
Great first roll with the metal dice, and it's
Oof.
13.
17
Okay.
acrobatics.
22 for me for athletics.
17 on athletics.
15.
I got a 13.
23.
Total?
Yeah.
No.
In a group this big,
13
it's
total?
probably just best. In a group this big, it's probably just best for, anyone who got under a such and such failed or something.
Yes.
Because that was a lot of numbers.
Yes. I'm aware. I was going to say it, but then everyone started calling out numbers.
I'm sorry.
Cody,
Numbers.
13.
Yeah.
DC was 15. You fall off.
Oh,
Or rather,
fuck.
you slip. You can make me one dexterity saving throw in order to not fully fall off of the ladder. However, you are at best going to catch it with one hand and try and pull yourself back up.
12.
Oh. Do I have anything that could...
This dice does not like me.
Oh boy.
You have a party
Shit.
member falling. What do you do?
Okay.
I
No. I'm
No?
pretty sure it activates automatically. I have a Featherfall token.
Well,
Oh,
When you
Ooh,
fall at
shit.
least 20 feet, it activates Featherfall.
fuck.
It's a one-time use
float
thing, and I only brought
down.
one, and I didn't want to
Oh.
use it immediately.
well, it looks like you're using it immediately.
How long does that last, by the way? Does the Featherfall spell last?
It just says you descend 60 feet per round and take no damage from falling. The token is expended after you land.
Yeah, so,
So until you hit ground.
okay.
Yeah.
Then,
You
yeah,
can be there for a fucking while.
gently fall.
Yeah, we're all climbing past you at this point.
The rest of you, you have just gotten down past the lip of the shell.
Ooh.
This is where it gets significantly easier because it's you're not climbing on a surface, you are now just climbing on ladders.
Okay.
One more round of checks.
Another round. Sure.
This time
Oh,
the
boy.
DC is 10.
I don't need to
17.
check, do I?
DC is 10 if you can tell me if you pass or fail.
Oh,
Alright,
pass.
no.
Succeed.
Oh, because I'm
succeed.
feather falling, do
Yeah,
I
no.
still need to roll?
That's why I said everyone else.
No.
Okay.
Darn it.
We got a
Both
fail?
meet you
I'm
down there
gonna-
then.
I'm
Well,
gonna need
I
to buy
can't
more
have
of
a
those,
fucking-
aren't I?
Yes.
I'm gonna need to get like 6 of those, apparently.
I can't
What's the-
fucking agree on
What's
a
the
voice.
number,
Jesus.
Bren, for a success?
10.
10? Okay. I'm good.
I succeeded
that's a
with
no.
the 16.
God damn it.
We got a
Well,
fail
light
from
is
Rob.
falling.
Okay.
Yeah, I roll an 8.
Dex saving throw or in order to catch yourself.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay.
Hell
You
yeah.
are
Shit,
hanging
first
by
natural 20 of the night.
hanging onto this ladder by an arm. Unless you can manage a DC 20 strength check or someone else will pull you up, you are kind of stuck there.
I can help.
Okay. Florence will climb over and help. I would like a dex check from you.
Dex
Just
check.
as she's coming over, can I just like get my other hand on her like shoulder and give her a guidance?
I mean, no.
Okay.
She
17.
Okay, you make it. It was slightly harder, but it wasn't too bad. You make it. You can help Rob back up, and you all can make your way down.
Cool.
You guys
Yahoo!
just barely hit the very muddy and like wet, but still fairly solid ground when you hear thud, thud, as you watch these like the best you can describe it is like city block sized legs lift and drop, lift and drop.
That's so big.
Don't worry, I'll be
Awesome.
down soon.
I would like to
Oh,
point
yeah.
out you all have one last magic item that I didn't give you. It's called a hunter's token.
Hunter's token.
At any time, you may break this hunter's token and get warped back to the city.
Okay, all right.
This is your panic
I'm
button.
assuming this is a custom item that we're gonna have to grab, right?
Yeah, it's not an item. It's you tell the DM, I want to go home. You go home.
Ah, fuck.
It's a panic button.
Let it go. Yes, I know it's called a fucking bitch. Sorry.
Now, I would like everyone to pull up the stream as this is important, and also someone name a color.
Red.
Red.
green-
Blue.
oh,
Red.
red. Yeah.
Red one.
Said first.
You are here. Oh fuck! God damn it! Camera.
Waiting for the stream.
There's a bit of a delay, I think. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I see.
Is there like a map or
What's-
something?
What's the orientation of this? What's north here?
You don't know. There is no north. North isn't a concept in this world.
Oh, what are the concepts for directions in this world?
That way is away from the path of the turtle.
There.
Let's call it Far Turtle.
I can't actually write on this map, sadly, because I don't have the right markers for it. Hence the stains on it. However, the further away from the bottom of the screen you go, the more dangerous it gets.
Sick.
Okay. Can I do? Does anyone have? Well, I mean, I'm okay at survival.
Don't worry, I'm almost there.
No, I mean, I've built my character to be a scout, so.
Why don't you start then checking for stuff, and I'll give you an assist on that because I actually have decent survival as well. But
Okay. Yeah,
wait.
can I?
Hang on, who's
Okay.
falling? Sorry, I'm bad with names. Who's falling?
Cody is still
Duke.
falling.
No, Duke made it to the ground before everyone else.
Oh.
Never mind.
I was under the impression that Duke was still like fucking falling.
Yeah, I thought we were
No,
waiting
he's-
for a balloon.
No, falling at 10 feet a second.
Yeah.
You'd actually be pretty hard pressed to climb faster than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Good point. Good point.
No, Duke has probably the easiest descent.
I just thought it'd be
Yeah.
funnier if I was still floating there.
That would be pretty good.
You guys all kind of scatter around this area. You generally meet up here, and by the time you meet up, the turtle has passed.
All right.
How do we get back onto the turtle when we're done?
I just gave you a hunter's token.
Well, yeah, but like, is
Uh,
that the only way?
Yes,
Do we-
that is your one return home.
Okay.
Good to know.
Buy more.
Unless we want to catch up to the turtle and climb up it without the ladder.
Now that's a cardio workout.
I mean,
Or just follow the turtle and wait for the next hunt and climb up while everyone else is trying to climb down.
Oh God.
That would be a bad
That would be a
idea.
big bamboozle.
especially
we're
considering that
being
would take
people-
months.
That would be a very bad idea.
Yeah,
We're the
you would
people
spend
walking
months.
up the escalator that's going down.
Oh, no.
you would spend months in a wilderness with big enough monsters that you need to be max level characters to hunt.
Oh yay, love it, huh?
But
Build a
boys are-
camp on his big toe.
Big
Anyway.
toe camp.
Stop.
As it currently goes, movement along this map will be
Mhm.
survival checks, as everyone kind of already gleamed.
So are
However,
we doing that as like a group or?
no. I mean, your options are group survival check, in which I have to take the average and I don't want to do average math, or a leader survival check.
Who here feels the most confident navigating?
I mean, my survival is +10.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
You know,
Always
I
gives that.
believe that. I think you can do this.
Okay.
Here you go, and I guidance her.
I'm not sure how well you can actually see the hexes, but there are hexes.
I can
We can
see
see 'em.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
It
can see him.
it shows up fairly glary. Oh, those aren't even on camera, lovely. I would like you to make your first survival check, and I will tell you how many tiles you move.
I will
Okay.
assist in the survival check if that gives advantage.
Hang on, what terrain is this? Because I have ranger things.
Currently, you are in open plains for the first couple of tiles, and then swamp for the next couple. Like you are currently on like a massively wide stretch of just compacted ground where nothing grows and nothing exists, because this path is the one path that your city walks.
Oh, it has like a patrol?
Yes. It
Huh.
goes
Awesome.
all the way around the world.
In a straight line?
Huh.
Yes.
Love
Neat.
Turtle walking path.
Fast turtle.
This turtle
Wow,
is
PBB racing.
thousands of years old and has been walking this path since before most of these biomes existed. The world
Very
has
old,
grown
man.
around this path. This path was not forged through this world.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Don't you hate when it? Don't you hate like during the winter when he gets tired and slows down and you get like an extra 6 weeks? I hate that.
6 weeks of winter.
I hear it's because he saw a groundhog.
God damn it.
Possibly.
Yeah, the groundhog like
Yeah, he
walked in
just has
front
to
of the
change path
turtle.
completely to avoid it.
Turtle was like, "Oh shit!"
I once knew a horse that was fucking terrified of squirrels and wouldn't go near them, so I imagine it's something similar to that.
Okay, you're gonna have to help me out a little bit here because I have favored terrain as forest and swamp. So if we enter that, that will start applying.
You're not in it yet.
Okay, so, well, we'll
It
make
just-
our way to the swamp if it makes you feel better. How about that? Which I think
Yes,
was
the
already
swamp
the
is where
intended
we're
course.
going.
Yeah, you have,
Sure.
you have to roll first, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, roll.
Sure. Yeah, we have to get there first.
25.
So I've given you
Nice.
well,
It
I
does
gave you
not
guidance, so
sound
you can roll a d4 on top of that as well.
if you would like.
Okay, does that like how long does that last?
A minute. So
I mean, it's
Oh,
a camp
well-
as well, right?
So
Yeah,
I
it's a
will
cantrip.
clarify. I will clarify. Things like guidance don't work on this, because this is not
Oh.
a minute action. This is hours.
Okay.
This is me condensing you, finding your way through miles of land into one single roll. Because each hex is a mile.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
I'm sure you'd be tired of casting guidance every minute, so.
It's a very annoying prayer, you know. I have to go to a specific page and all that. Yeah,
And
nah, we
also,
don't need
more importantly, Florence will have to be away from you for certain parts of this. So,
Fair enough.
Well, I
things like
cast it
guidance.
once in good nature, let her go on her way, and just say that's not gonna help.
Yeah.
And continue and follow her.
Guidance won't necessarily help, but assisting will. However, the way assisting works is I'm not going to give Florence advantage. You are both going to roll. So if you want to assist, you will roll, and I will tell you what you gain in like speed.
Sure, why not?
But you said 25.
Yep.
I got a
You-
23 for my assist.
You get 5
Nice.
tiles total.
Woo.
Alright, so which direction we're going?
Up.
straight far
Like-
turtle.
What?
That's what I'm calling it. The direction away from the turtle's path is called far turtle, and then going towards it is near turtle. I don't fucking know.
I mean, that's as good as anyone else's callouts.
In an anti-turtle direction.
Port and
Sorry,
turtle
turtle.
board.
Currently, we're negative turtle. We're gonna have to be positive turtle by the end of the day if we want to.
Positive turtle.
Yep.
Crossing the turtle's path.
Yeah, going this way, by the way, is called past season, and going that way is called future season.
Waiting
Because
for
the
stream
turtle
to
goes
catch
this
up.
way.
All right. Understandable.
The turtle axis. We need to go farther along the turtle axis.
I agree with this statement.
About 45 minutes into this hour, which you guys are making fantastic time as you have a ranger who is massively good at scouting you out and moving you along in the underbrush, aided with semi-magical abilities as all classes have. You are like, you start with the trees and like swamp being kind of hazy in the distance, barely seen, and within 30 minutes you are in the swamp. You are now walking around in wetland, muddy water, trying to find the different patches of dry land that you can actually walk on, and I'm sorry, names are gonna always fuck with me, but Florence's character is literally hopping from one patch of dry land to another, not even looking down. You all are kind of, the only reason you don't go any faster is because you guys have to try and figure out where she went.
It's the Furbolg, isn't it?
Actually, it's probably the
trying my
paladin.
best.
I don't like getting my plate boots wet.
Yeah, no, it's the two people in plate armor.
You're
Oh,
gonna
I'm
need to
fine with
try-
getting my boots wet.
Yeah, but you're
you're
also
gonna need
still
to be
very
fine
heavy.
with getting your boots wet.
It's more of just if we step in a puddle too deep, it's hard to swim in this.
Well,
do we
see,
got?
it's less about
Well,
the
maybe
boots
for you.
themselves getting wet and more about the water getting inside the boots.
Oh, you've never had muddy socks as a child? Suck it up.
Oh, fuck muddy
Mm.
socks.
I don't
man.
like muddy socks.
Wet
Well-
clothing is disgusting.
You guys, like,
Silver
guys had-
says that she's scurrying around trying to hop from one
You guys-
bike to the other.
catch up a bit in the swamp and look around, and there is nothing. Like, an eerie, empty, silent nothing. Not just like, you know, there's not much around, maybe the buzzing of some bugs and some birds. It is dead silent. These trees they look like they were at one point willow trees or some other like riverside or swampy kind of tall with those like nice long roots, but they are dry, even like soaking in water. They are dry and flaking, and like besides the mud and water, there's this kind of ever pervasive dust and ash that lingers in the air, and nothing else. There is not a wind, there is not any sound. I would like another survival roll.
We're like still moving because I was gonna just like get my bearings and look around quick.
Sure. If you want to do something, sure.
Yeah, because we are like tracking monsters that are also tracking us.
Yeah.
I will tell you that you know that you will probably need to get a decent bit deeper before you will start getting tracks of any monsters. You know
So
that
can
We
I-
agreed on the vampire.
We're
Uh,
hoping for the vampire at the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
I get a distinct feeling that the Draco Lich may be here.
you know that
It was
most
a red
of,
Draco Lich. Swamps are more of a black thing.
Yeah, but it's dead, and the trees are flaking, and there's ash.
It could just be poor gardening. You never know.
Or gardening in like the wilderness.
Maybe
there
someone
any-
got a little too enthusiastic with their fireballs.
Yeah,
gets it.
Is
I don't have fireball.
is there any kind of moss or fungus or
No.
anything like that? No.
there is nothing.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely Draco Lich territory.
Don't like that.
Well,
This
the whole
is
swamp is
vampire
supposed to be
angle here.
dead, isn't it?
yes, this is
Yeah,
the
but
Bloodwood.
if-
There is
But
nothing living. And yes, this is Dracolich territory. Understand?
Ha
No, this entire map is Dracolich
Aw.
territory.
Lame.
That's the thing. The reason you're hunting a Dracolich is because it lives in this area somewhere.
I more so meant that it is its preferred terrain, I guess.
It's Dracolich territory. Did everyone bring their Dracolich spray?
Anyway,
Question is, are
Florence,
we in the summer home and or the winter home right now? That's really what we're gambling on.
It seems more like the every year all around home because it's the type of area that doesn't really change in temperature as it is just dead. There is no wind, there is no weather, there is nothing. It is dead.
And
Winter is not derived by seasons in this. The only concept of seasons is in your city, and that's because the biomes you walk through.
oh, so that's why this is blood season.
Yes. This is blood
'Cause
season.
we are walking through the bloodwood.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And that is why forward is future season and backwards is past season. Because the only concept of seasons is the biome you're currently in.
Oh, its time is locational. Fascinating.
Because this world doesn't change besides the titans that live in it. And the only
Time is measured geographically. I need to write lore about this.
and no,
Lawrence,
Florence,
It's actually pretty cool.
you only get the lore on the turtle.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, as I was
Can't
going to
believe you've
say,
done
you can look around and actually try and find something near here. I will give you another encounter roll. Your clues for where the hunt is are on those encounter rolls.
all right.
Okay. Can I do
Florence,
a...
if I may, you said you're a ranger with swamp terrain, right?
Yeah.
Don't rangers have like a sensing ability for monsters, if that might help at all? I don't know what it does exactly.
I get like a bonus to it says int or whiz checks related to my favorite terrain like when I'm in it.
This
And
will be,
also difficult terrain doesn't slow us, and we're alert to danger, and we can move stealthily at a normal pace, stuff like that.
Okay. was
And I
thinking
get
of a
more
different-
detail on things that I track, but like I'm yeah.
So, do
I
you
think
want
you're
to
thinking of
continue moving, or do you want to make
Not
an
favorite enemy,
like,
it's a different ability.
actively
It
search
could be higher
around?
level.
I would like to search around.
Okay. As you search around, you notice that like the area around you isn't much, but you notice that like directly in front of you, the only real dry land goes through like a fairly thick knot of these dead trees that you will have to probably in some way deal with. You realize that is actually probably going to cause issues as you try and move along forward.
As be
You
what?
kinda cut
Sorry.
out there.
As you try and move along forward.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, have I like gone off to search around for this? Have I like left the others, or?
Not you're still within eyesight of them, but that's also because it's a fairly flat open plain.
Okay. So yeah, from where Leah is, like a short distance away, she sort of like stands up and like indicates through a series of gestures that the way straight ahead might be difficult, and yeah, is sort of wondering if we would like to go around.
I take it. Does anybody have a way to get through? You said dried trees.
Right, tree.
I can get over it.
You will notice that I have placed dice whenever the stream catches up. That is where you have noticed the foliage.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
You could do like a Dracolich would do and burn it.
I would rather not use spell slots on that.
Burning's not my thing either.
I'd rather not. I
I've
don't.
got firebolt. I can ignite it.
Fuck. God damn
Cantrip.
it. I need to.
Well, fire will also like cause like fire is also bright and smoky and brings attention.
Perfect. That's exactly what we need, so we don't have to go looking for our hunts.
I would rather things not find us.
Yeah, I'd
rather be at
things
the
not
other
find
end of that equation.
Specifically, I would
Man.
rather that the Draco Lich don't find us.
You guys
Nice.
aren't any fun. Where's your sense of
Yeah.
adventure?
I don't have much else.
I mean, I could try and cut through them
Yeah,
with
my sense of
sword,
adventure
but-
has been buried by my sense of self-preservation.
Yeah, the sense of adventure lives inside of our bone marrow, and the bone marrow fears for its life.
It wants to stay home inside the bones. Thank
You do know that you
If I-
can.
What are these
say-
You will still be able to pass through this. It will just be difficult. When I say difficult, I mean that is chopping into it. That is like macheteing through the trees. You will have to clear a path in order to make your way through.
well,
Okay. Well,
the
Oh, that I
favored
can do.
terrain. I mean, the favored terrain. Does favored terrain affect this? Because it says that difficult terrain doesn't slow the group's travel.
That's more for things like there's vines on the ground and you're trying not to trip, so you're trying to be careful. This is more of there is actual physical things in front of you.
Okay.
Like it is a mess of roots that you can't really climb through. So it's more of just you have to remove a physical obstacle. And it is a fairly large amount of physical obstacles.
How long would it take us to go around it?
I mean,
Like, can we see how big it is?
yeah, I have it marked on the map. It's 4 tiles long.
yeah, we moved 5 in half an hour, but that was only with
No, you
That
moved
was a
five.
real good
guidance.
roll.
You moved 5 in an
Yeah.
hour.
5 in an hour with really good guidance. So could potentially not be a terrible waste of time, but does anyone have anything that would make trekking through this a bit easier, or nah?
Got flies.
I have a very sharp sword.
That
I
does
also have
indeed
a
help.
sharp-
I could
I also
fly
have a very
over
sharp
it.
sword, but
No, it's literally called the Long Sword of Sharpness.
and I also have this, and I pull out my Frostbrand greatsword. I don't know if this would help,
Cutting?
but
Yeah, cutting through it would help.
Hmm.
Okay, well, if you two
Chop,
want to
chop.
take the lead, we can try and go through it, or we can try and go around. What do you guys think? Going through it. I'm for going through it. You guys look like you can
I
cut
can go
things.
through it, yeah. What's
Chop,
the worst
chop
that can
sounds
happen, right?
So
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
A
I
lot
don't
of
Get
know,
jumped by
like-
horrible worm monsters.
I don't know what the standards for like stealth are here. Will the chopping generate noise that things might hear?
Lots.
Probably, yeah. It
yeah,
definitely-
probably.
Less than fire and smoke, but yes.
Okay, because well, I mean, okay, so if I'm doing like the movement things, will I be able to like keep an eye out while people are chopping? Or...
Yes, that is part of your survival check. So
Alright.
mechanically,
Why is our survival dependent upon me? Oh no.
because
Why'd
you
you
built
do
a
that?
survival character.
Because you have double digits in the roll.
Fair
I'm
enough.
bad,
So
but I'm also not
mechanically,
that
what this
good at it.
is if you want to try and pass through it right now, it is a -5 to your survival roll, or you can go around. If you want to try and chop through it, it will be strength checks from the choppers to potentially reduce that negative.
Oh,
Okay.
strength checks? Oh, I could join in on that.
Okay, who's
Uh,
chopping?
Just to clarify,
Athletics,
both
right?
of you have magic weapons, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes things a lot easier.
It is a group
Mine
check.
is not.
It is a group check, by the way, so it is going to be an average of your rolls. So if someone fucks up a roll,
There you go.
it's only going to be
Oh,
worse.
do you want a bird's eye view
Bird's eye
if you're
view.
gonna be looking out?
Asking our
Florence's
friend.
character. Yeah, I
Mm.
can't
Oh.
remember names.
Pull up the D&D
Uh,
Beyond campaign. It'll have all the names there.
Hang on, I'm pulling up the D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Damn, can't change my
Pick
nickname.
one lock. Weapons and supplies.
I will butcher that.
This is
Just
why
call
I've
her
shortened
Leah.
it to Leah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you have in mind?
Can you fly a broom?
I've never tried before,
I love
but maybe.
I pull a broom out of my bag of holding. Here, tell it up.
Does it have to be verbal?
It says you have to speak the command word.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
well, we may have an
Well,
issue.
Oof,
we
Lawrence is
can't
doomed.
Oh,
do that.
true. Right.
Can you have the parrot say up?
I
Mr. Furball here can communicate that.
Will it work if I
Yeah.
tell it up when someone else is trying to write it?
yes, because it's an activation code word, not a direct command. So you are
Okay.
basically turning on the device and then handing it to her.
Actually, I don't really want up to be the command word. Whatever, I'll think of a better one later. Anyways, here you go. Flying broom. It has a fly speed of 50 unless you are over 400 pounds, and then it becomes 30.
Ah, shit. No, it's a joke.
That last hot dog really
I
did
will,
it for
by
her.
the way, clarify that might not necessarily help with survival checks, as survival checks are meant to be more down on the ground. But it will help for perception checks and spotting for anything.
You
Yeah.
might want to put me on
Uh,
the broom then.
Because
Okay.
because
Chopping
Leah,
through very dense
Yeah,
foliage, I think a bird's eye view would be better than trying
it's
to
more
look through
scouting
them.
than survival, right? Basically, what
I
we're
mean,
trying to achieve here.
I think so.
You're still gonna need to.
Uh,
You're still gonna need some amount of survival, as if you didn't notice, this dense foliage goes on for about a mile.
How about I just hop on the broom and go up so she can be down there?
Yeah, somebody else with a high perception can go up.
Oh, I don't have. Wait, no, I don't have high perception.
I'm sitting with a 21 on perception passive, and I've got a decent to the roll. You want me to do it?
Yeah, no.
I can also use message, so I don't need to shout at you guys if I see something.
Yeah,
Fine,
let's have
Excellent.
you do
broom,
that.
here.
Let's do that, yeah.
If you break it, you buy it.
Why would I
I
ever?
really should have used this on the turtle.
Oh.
Probably.
Dumbass.
Why would I ever break it? Put it between my legs. You said the command word was up. Oh God! Whee.
Why would I ever break it?
By the way,
Command
you
word is
see
up.
this full plate cleric go up in the sky on a fucking broom. You might actually be having the speed.
There's no way your armor's and hers.
No,
Yeah,
my
it's not gonna
armor in
add up,
total.
like,
No, my
400
armor in
pounds.
total comes to 86. My character weighs maybe 150 at most. Not
Well,
even.
yeah, it's. Oh no, I misread it. It's 400 maximum. 200 reduces the speed.
Okay, so I probably have their speed reduction then, because I am carrying
Yeah.
86 pounds of equipment.
Yeah, so you.
But still, I'm not
I'm
going.
sure most people would, unless they're like a wizard, which is probably
yeah.
the point.
I personally, as a human without equipment, would have that speed.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, it makes sense. Regardless,
Silver would be able to
regardless,
ride
I'm
that, no
not.
problem.
Regardless, you said it has a 60-foot flying speed, or
50 and then reduces to 30.
So
that's perfectly fine because I'm not
Yeah.
going ahead of you guys at all. I'm just staying above you.
then
Oh,
I
yeah.
would like you to make perception checks, or
I will
a
do
perception
that.
check.
Let's not suck.
And
Choppers
while
chop.
you do
Not bad.
that, the choppers go make strength checks.
Am I doing a survival?
Yes,
Wait, can I do athletics
Okay.
or?
yes. This is strength athletics. Sorry,
Okay.
A nice
25.
20 on perception.
20. Okay.
25.
15.
7.
I
I
got
rolled
an
a.
11.
I rolled
got
a
an 11
natural
for
1.
survival check, Bren.
I rolled a natural 1, so 7 athletics for me.
7, and
Uh-oh.
what was the other athletics?
25.
I wanna cry.
25. Okay.
I
You
wanna
managed
cry.
to reduce that by some. And then as for the survivals, you both take -3 to whatever your rolls are, and then now tell me.
12.
12.
8.
Oh. Oh
I
no.
didn't get a good roll.
We go backwards.
If I get stabbed in the back, it's your fault.
I'm sorry. Listen, there's so many trees. Everything is big, and I'm so small. I'm getting lost.
You have
in the
moved.
grass.
Just
You have gotten a bit turned around, but you have moved.
Oh
Just-
no.
I am
I'm
dealing with the
watching.
trees.
A 12 moved us backwards? Wait.
no, it just moved us not as I'm imagining not as much as we wanted. But no,
No, we're
just
on-
Cornelius.
Went back.
You are
On
about
stream,
one
we
tile,
have moved backwards.
one tile backwards. Yes.
Wait, how did we manage? Because the trees are right there. It's not like they moved. People have been chopping them the whole time.
Nah, dude, I'm chopping at nothing. I rolled a fucking natural 1.
But see, I got a 25. So unless
Yeah,
the
no.
trees are growing faster than we're chopping them and shoving us backwards.
That tree's gone now.
It's a castle in the sky situation.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Understand
Anything on the
this
horizon,
map
by the way?
scale is like massive. Nope, you saw nothing.
Okay.
I gave you a number of encounter rolls based on your perception check. There was nothing.
Okay.
I will tell you, your likelihood to encounter individual monsters is low.
Is what?
Low.
Okay. Other than monsters, since I'm up here and I've hopefully can see a decent chunk, is there anything significant or stand outing?
Haha, you're a lucky son bitch. You know that?
Yeah, I do.
Also,
Okay. You see a massive footprint about, I don't know, 2 tiles over. And I mean massive. This thing is 4 claw marks gouged into the earth as something looks like it came down, tore up an entire tree, and flew away with it.
Draco Lich massive, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Just Cornelius in his head. I think you were right about that. Drago Lich being nearby.
big.
Ha!
I will tell you,
Good.
mechanically, I need to find something to denote it, but the Draco Lich's hunting grounds is now revealed to be about that big.
Waiting for stream.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Not
that makes a lot of
surprised.
sense.
Yeah, the whole map.
What,
The
the
whole
size
map,
of the...
yeah.
Yeah, we
No,
we figured this was
it
going
has
to be...
it has shrunk a bit. It is in this area. Not the whole map, it is in this specific section of the map, and the more clues you get, the more narrowed down it gets.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, we're
That's
doing a
not
hunt
good.
showdown thing. Okay.
Love it.
More of a monster hunter thing, but yeah.
That too, both of those.
Excuse me
Yeah.
while I grab an HDMI cord
Alright.
to denote that.
I'm pretty. I was pretty sure that seemed like some pretty typical Red Dragon shit to do.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
what you got was you got the luckiest roll on the encounter table and found a clue for one of your hunts. And then I rolled for which hunt, and it was the Draco Lich.
Does it
Hey,
matter
Passive
which...
perception of 21. I can see 2 miles away, guys. It's great.
Does
See,
it
2 miles
matter...
away when you have height advantage.
You're damn right.
Does it matter what direction the footprint is going? Is that a thing that we can know, and is that important?
It was
can't imagine
slightly to our north. It was slightly to our northeast, so not directly in our path, but not
but, like,
exactly
what-
off. It's
I'm
not
like-
directly in the path, but it is potentially.
It doesn't really matter which direction the actual footprint is going, as it could have up and flied back. It could have flied anywhere.
enough.
This is a fairly old footprint. Not much changes. This footprint could be weeks old. But you know that you are within its hunting grounds right now.
Haha.
Well, I'll relay the information to someone and ask them to relay it to others, as I'm not casting this cantrip 6 times. But yeah, all right. Looking
I hope we
down, I
find it.
see. Looking down, I see my party members. I'll then relay another message like, guys, north is the other way, and
What's north?
What's north?
Who's a north?
Who's on north?
What's that taste like?
Oh.
if there are rocks in the sky, you'd be feeling them on your head right now.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Yes.
No, more
10,
like rocks fall. The cleric rubs her temple.
10 giant birds fall on all of you. No.
Isn't the temple back in the city though?
No. There isn't a temple. Fuck you.
Ooh, lunch.
Oh,
Wasn't the
Birds.
temple crushed under the giant turtle like
Brent,
73
he was
seasons
kidding
ago?
about that.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm just gonna take an extra step.
Okay, are we
So-
moving again?
Shall we continue? Yeah, let's
Yes.
continue.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would like survival checks
Okay.
with
I'm gonna keep.
no
I'm
negative.
gonna just keep doing what I'm doing.
15 again.
Okay.
All right.
Saves?
Sorry, 1 second. Do we have a deduction?
No.
23.
Okay.
Ooh.
I rolled
You
well.
move one tile in any direction.
One tile.
I would like to continue towards the trees.
Let's go
Yeah,
far
back
toward-
back
yeah.
where we were going.
Back to where we were going.
Let's continue far turtle
Far
direction.
turtle.
Far turtle.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming another check.
Yep, another check, and this time you feel a bit better about this, but it is no actual modifiers for you.
Alright, I got
Wait,
an
what does
18.
that mean then? Hang on. So part of the trees have been chopped away.
You just feel better. You're slightly more confident about your ability to find your way now.
I got an
True.
18.
Let me be a Mystic
Maybe
DM
21.
and Mystic some DM.
No actual modifiers, by the way, but here's a thing that would be a modifier if there were a modifier, which there's not.
No modifiers that you know of.
Sweet.
No, like stats you change. Though you
Well, I have rolled a 26, so
Oh.
you do notice a fairly large mosquito swarm fairly nearby.
wait, hang on. When did that happen?
It is just coming in. Like most likely
Me.
the action you have done has like woken up some mosquitoes. It's not in your path currently, but it exists as I am constantly making rolls as to finding things that you notice.
Are they undead mosquitoes?
You don't know. You want to go investigate them?
I mean, it's the deadwood. We established there's no life in here.
You want to go?
We
You
should-
want to go investigate them?
No.
I mean,
No.
if we want the best chance for taking on something, we probably should interact with the least amount of wildlife.
Yes.
Okay. What are we doing?
Moving
We're
north,
going
right?
into the trees where we was going.
Okay.
They
you
don't
have
speak Vietnamese.
you have a cleared path now, so
Yes.
make your survival checks.
Survival check.
Didn't we just do that?
Yeah, you made your survival checks to move. You moved. Make them again to move again.
No, didn't we? Didn't we just do the second one? Because I rolled a 26. Like I got
Oh,
a 15
I
the
didn't-
first time.
I didn't hear you. You actually say what
I
you.
got an 18.
Lol.
26 and an 18.
Yes.
Okay. 4 tiles.
4 tiles
Hmm.
forward, please, right?
2.
Yeah, basically in the direction of the footprint.
Oh, in the direction of the
But
footprint.
not towards the footprint.
Well, not towards the footprint, an anti-turtle direction.
Just
We're
straightforward.
just gonna keep heading far. Yeah, just
Yeah.
keep going far, turtle. And we're
I mean,
gonna keep on this beeline, I think. We're past the trees now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Miri
Okay.
should probably
that
come
a-
down.
Yeah, at around this time, I'll take one last good look around while I still have advantage. But I'm gonna head down to my group.
I'm assuming that we're still in like swamp terrain. I don't know if you've been like factoring this into rolls, but like we
Oh, fuck.
should be
You have advantage.
to what?
You have advantage to these survival checks because it is your favorite terrain.
Oh, well, I mean, the thing says my proficiency bonus is doubled.
Oh, then your proficiency bonus is doubled to survival checks in your favorite terrain. That is a you thing.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I don't remember what my proficiency bonus is.
It's plus 4.
It is +4.
So you
Okay,
get another +4 on top of your regular rolls.
cool.
So you have like plus
Um,
14 or something.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. Also, like I don't know if you've been factoring it in, but we're supposed to be alert even as we're doing other things.
Yes, that is that is like why I'm adding things to the map as you go instead of just having random
Okay.
encounters hit you. Because
Okay.
you'll notice I have just dropped a bunch of dice around you instead of dropping it on you.
Yes, and sort of for the record, because we can also move stealthily at. Oh wait, no, that's me. That's when I'm by myself. Never mind.
Yes, and I'm assuming you are all trying to move semi-stealthily.
yeah.
Probably a good idea.
I've been in the air up to this point, so Just me being in
Um,
the air, is that like helping much or?
what you are allowed to do is every move you are allowed to make a perception check to spot further away hazards.
Okay, I'll stay in the air then.
Yeah. Anytime you want to make a perception check to spot hazards, tell me, and I will roll some more encounters and add some more things to the map.
Yeah,
Understood.
can we do that?
Yeah.
Before we do that, you notice the hazard directly in front of you that one of you almost walks into. As this entire area has a slight greenish, like, there's this dust that functions almost as a slight fog, and that slightly thickens and you barely notice it until you notice that it's a greenish color. As there is
That's not good.
poison swamp gas all around you.
My guess was going to be horrifying parasitic fungal spores, so I'm going to count this as a plus.
That is a different roll.
Oh,
You'll notice, like, all around you, including technically the tile you're on, but because you got a 26 on your fucking survival check.
If we're adding 4 to that, it was a 30.
Okay, you got a 30 on your survival check, which this all moves up by 1 tile. Then don't mind me. Because you got a 30, you managed to stop everyone from walking into this poison gas.
Okay.
You're all afraid of poison?
Bad air, no breathe.
Bad air, no breathe.
Give me
Oh.
you, me give orange.
Orange.
Give orange, me give orange.
DM, would I be able to blow these fumes away? Would you say?
I mean, you could probably make a path slowly. Is that a spell or a cantrip?
It's a actually, it's a cantrip. Yeah.
Okay. Then it would just function as a slowing down rather than as an actual hazard. But you all will have to slow down as Cornelius, was it? Yeah. Cornelius will individually have to part the fucking Red Sea of poison.
Ah.
So you will have to slow down and take a penalty to survival checks to just blow this wind constantly to try and move through. Because this is not a small patch of poison gas. This is a like settled fog of it over a large area.
We can go around the poison gas.
We can go
I
around.
could,
Or...
I think that'd take. Yeah.
Un
I'm
momento.
all for going around, honestly.
If one rolls well, this will take like 1 hour to go around it.
Yeah.
As opposed
Mr.
to going
DM,
through it and
might
possibly
I gain some height and see if I can gauge the sort of area of this poison gas.
Roll me a perception check to see if there's any more, but you can see that they're the area that I have already marked.
Got it. Ooh, not good. 6, 14.
14? You don't see anything else.
Okay. Bit too cloudy today. Oh well, I'm not used to flying on this thing. That's my excuse. Yeah, no, I think going, what was it, past season, and just sort of going, past season a little bit, and then continuing on our direction. I think that'd be a good idea.
Past season is away from the footprint, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
towards you. Yeah, towards you, and
me.
then,
Okay.
and then once we clear the gas, we just continue forward.
Then
I have an excellent idea, you guys.
Shoot.
I light a torch now.
God no.
Yeah, see if it's flammable.
I mean, you can go ahead and try.
No,
I'm not
please. If it is,
I'm not
that's like a
going to.
massive explosion of actual swamp gas.
I'm not actually doing that.
See, if we can get the Draco Lich over here.
Oh my god.
no.
Exactly.
What, you mean
You
we
want
gotta-
the
Oh my god.
You mean the
Oh, we got
giant
a
thing
Oh,
immune
I
to
didn't think
fucking
about that. Let's
fire?
bring the undead immune to poison into the flammable gas that it's also
Let's-
immune to fire.
Yeah,
It's a
let's
brilliant
bring
strategy.
let's
Brilliant.
bring
Wait,
the
who-
undead
wait, whose team
immune
are we
to
on again?
poison, red dragon immune to fire into the poison and set it on fire.
Wait, it's immune to
Perfect.
fire and poison?
Yes.
Perfect.
It's
It's
a
a
red
red
Draco
Dracolich.
Lich. There's a fair chance it's immune to both.
Yes.
We don't know for sure, but there's a pretty
Yeah,
high chance.
we don't
that-
know.
No, you know it's immune to fire at very least. I gave you
Yeah,
that.
immune
Yeah,
to
I-
fire would make sense, but poison?
It's undead.
It's
It's
undead.
dead.
You ever try
True.
poisoning a corpse? It's a bit redundant.
Plus, it probably doesn't even have a working.
It's got one good lung and it's got one good lung, man.
No,
That's
it doesn't. It's bones.
It's got nothing.
It's
a
just
lung.
bones.
Like
Can I have
a
a boneless Dracolich,
lungless
please?
You
bone.
would think poison wouldn't work on this thing. It's just bones.
The
See,
poison
but if you
goes to
shove
bone
enough
marrow.
poison into it.
Maybe
So
if
I'm
we
assuming we're going to
Alright,
go
look, if we
around
want to kill it with
poison.
cancer, we're gonna play a very different campaign, alright?
Yeah,
We're all
we
gonna
just
retrain
need
as
to-
medical doctors.
we've established that radiant damage is just radiation. We just need to give the Dracolich bone cancer.
Hey! I have smites.
Who has the X-ray vision item? We're just gonna constantly use that.
No, you have people who do radiation damage, mind you.
Yeah.
You have
I
two
don't know
different
about-
people who do radiation damage. Anyway, are we moving or not?
We're
Yeah, let's
probably gonna
move.
Yes,
go
yes,
around
that's right.
Yeah,
We're going
Yeah, we're
around
gonna-
the poison.
yeah, we're gonna try and navigate around.
have
We're gonna
to
go.
roll that.
Yeah, we're gonna try going past season and then turn.
Okay.
I think that's the
Uh,
group consensus.
27.
Nat 20, 25. Woo!
27 out of 25.
I got a
Okay.
crit. Woohoo!
So you have 7 tiles to move.
Ooh, nice.
Can you like split them up? Like, can we
but
go around the
before we,
poison and like get our bearings?
Yes, split the party. Nice.
No, not.
You can intentionally slow down, but in order to gain this traction, you gotta keep moving. What I mean by 7 tiles isn't like you move 7 tiles and avoid and like run into things and walk past things. I mean 7 tiles before your next actual encounter. Because
Okay.
Not bad. Makes sense. Just
Yeah.
in case it comes up for random encounters or whatnot. Since I already did my perception check, at least for this move, I'm gonna try and stay just barely above the tree line, like no more than 30
Okay.
feet from my group if I'm on this tree. If I'm
so
on this broom.
no more than 30 feet, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Close enough to them.
Yep, I figure encounters will be like that. Are you going?
I mean, I can use this and just leave. Like he gave me a fucking flying broom. I can get back to the turtle in like a week.
You are just past the poison gas. Do you want to keep going forward or go in a
I
different
can
direction?
drop you out of the sky.
Here,
It is
hear
my
me out.
broom.
What if we go future season for a while instead of just like going deeper?
Maybe, yeah. I'm down with that.
Could.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
Although I am anxious
Well,
to
we
get
need
out
to
of
find
this hunting
tracks
territory.
for anything except the Draco Lich.
I
Yeah,
will
pretty
also
much.
tell you that you are just within starting to see sight of a much denser foliage. Like as it goes on, fire turtles, the foliage is generally getting denser, but you can see a wall of trees.
Looks like
Okay,
a good place
that's-
for a death tyrant or vampire.
These trees, by the way, are maybe 6 times the size of the trees you're currently seeing.
Okay.
Like these
Sorry,
No
trees,
continue.
chopping through those. Got it.
yeah, you don't see like trees with gaps. You see a knotted mass of this gray dead wood. Not like it was here where it's an impassable thing, more like the entire biome from a certain point on is one mass of trees that you will have to trek
Just-
through.
More foresty, right?
You know that one level in every
It's a
fantasy,
giant hedge of dead trees.
you know that one level in every fantasy video game where you're walking along on giant branches of trees? It's that.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I like the prospect of a bunch of crowded trees together because it's a lot harder for a giant fucking dragon to fly and see us in a bunch of
Probably
trees.
probably
Like-
easier for a vampire to hide.
Much
though.
easier for a vampire to stalk. Probably a lot shadier from the sunlight.
Mhm.
I'll have to get off the broom if we go into that
Um,
area, but I'm fine with that.
I would like Leah to make a history check with your bonus for favorite terrain.
Ah, shit. We're fucked. Give me a second.
You've been fucking
Nah,
carrying
it's
us this entire time.
Yeah, but I haven't been making history checks, have I?
Oh, history.
Well,
Yeah, we're
history
fine.
check minus whatever your intelligence is +8.
Okay,
Plus
so
maybe.
So what happens when you put a
is-
ranger in the one terrain they're good
is-
on?
is this about an undead or a beast? Because I have
No.
advantage on those. 'cause
This is
favorite enemy.
about the terrain.
Okay.
You have
Uh,
you have what is it?
Double
Proficiency
proficiency, aka
bonus
expertise.
is doubled. Okay,
There's a
so it's just-
word for it.
Expertise.
Yes, you have expertise about this.
Okay.
Nice, 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 nice.
13.
You don't know much.
Damn.
I will tell you, it looks kind of spooky.
Wait, why was it me that did this? Does anybody have like a better history?
Because
it's
you're
your
the
terrain.
ranger.
You're the nature person.
Because your entire
enough.
class specialty is about knowing the terrain, Florence.
That's literally
Yeah.
all your class is good at.
Yeah, the rest of us are just casters and fighters, except for the barbarian druid. It's
I'm
unlikely
both.
anyone else. Yeah, it's unlikely anyone else is gonna have like knowledge of this kind of like terrain and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Look, I'm
Unless
just
that
here to
terrain
hit
has-
stuff really, really hard.
Part of ranger training is going over terrain maps and books. You have read about all of the biomes that you could possibly encounter that are in your favorite terrain. You
Yeah, if we
just
ever get-
weren't able to recall it this time.
Okay.
If we ever get into a church, I'll make that survival check with ease, boys. But not now.
But we're currently
I
not in
mean,
church.
I could throw you a fucking Warhammer 40k style mega church biome.
Yeah,
That
can we
would
like have
actually-
a biome that's like, can we get like a Dark
Oh.
Souls thing going on?
Oh
I'll
no.
go for that. Well,
The
there is
Code
always the
Vein
cathedral
Cathedral.
level.
So are we
The
going
Code
into the
Vein
forest
Cathedral.
then?
Are you
The
going
cathedral
Far
level, you mean the
Turtle
entire
or
game?
future season?
Group consensus towards the forest? Yay or nay?
Sure.
Probably where
I
the
mean-
vampires are gonna be.
Yeah, well, we want to kill the vampire, right?
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, towards the forest.
Woo!
Whichever fucking way that is.
And
That
as
way.
soon as we enter it, I'm assuming,
You're gonna have
If-
to get off that fucking broom.
yeah, I'm not flying through a forest with
Give me
a
back my broom.
Yeah, you can have
I
it.
call
Ah.
the broom.
You guys
Got it.
actually kind of get a bit lucky. You
Oh, no.
notice a decent patch of dry ground just leading up to this area, and you notice when getting into the like denser wood, there's like a flat, like wide branch big enough to fit maybe 2 or 3 of you along it, that goes all the way up without much issue.
Well, I'm one of the 2 people. Who's coming with me?
No, I mean 2 people wide. Like, this is a road.
Perfect.
Oh,
Found a road.
tree road?
Yes.
Yeah, we can walk shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, this is
Secret tunnel.
when I say this
I'm
this is dense
probably,
trees, I mean you are walking on tree branches big enough to fit cars.
You ever seen? You ever played Monster Hunter in the Ancient Forest?
Yeah, or Final Fantasy 12 in the Fauna Grove.
Yeah.
Or
I'm just gonna have to buy Monster Hunter, aren't I?
no.
Yes, finally.
Finally, God Florence.
Fucking do it.
It'll give me a
Florence.
reason to play it again. I still need to poke things with a lance.
Poke it, poke it, poke it.
Anyway,
I still
Haha.
haven't been able to kill Fatalis solo.
Haha,
What?
fucking filthy lance main.
Sword and Shield is
Okay,
only
that's a conversation for an entirely different.
Sword and Shield is only proper weapon.
My damage isn't good enough.
Anyway, other than the fairly open looking path, you find nothing.
Well, I guess we're gonna keep going.
Keep going.
Mhm.
Uh,
Onward and upward.
I will I will take up the helm with whomever wishes, and I would like to attempt to keep watch as we're going very
Okay.
actively.
Okay. So if
So
you,
what-
the two of us should probably be like the front like row, because then you can do perception and I can do survival.
What that will mean is you only get one survival check, which will reduce the amount of movement, but you will get perception to see how many encounters you can see.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Speedier or slower would
Rather be
would
more
hopefully a bit more
cautious.
safety. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hope
Zoom.
yeah, that.
Let's be cautious about this.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It's like we've been saying we could deal with a vampire, but we also don't know that that's all that there is in here.
Yeah, we can deal with a
And,
vampire full strength easy. Like we can deal with anything at full strength. Let's face it. It's just you never fight anything at full strength.
Never ever.
Okay. I mean, if
Um,
nobody has any objections to it.
Enlightened, as your
Yep.
character is coming down, you do hear some crunching off in the distance and notice some people walking. Over there. More specifically, you notice some fucking adventurers.
What?
Is it other hunty
Okay.
people from
I
the
mean,
turtle?
there is only one
Hunty
society
boys.
in this world.
Hunty
Oh, there
boys.
is? I thought there were more.
No. There is only one society that you know of.
Okay, we're in no man's land then.
Yep. You are.
Alright. Can I get a beat on their armor? Does it look beat up? Do they look like they've gone through a rough patch?
One of them is streaked with fucking blood, and it doesn't look like theirs.
You cut out in the most important part. It doesn't look what?
It doesn't look
Yeah.
like it's theirs. It's.
Ooh, okay.
They are streaked with blood. They look like they're fucking. What is it? Carrie? Where there's like that
Oh.
flood of blood through the fucking high school.
Oh God.
Yeah, it looks like he stood in that.
Love it.
Awesome. Let's go talk to him.
The rest
Somebody
of them
was playing Bloodborne.
The rest of them look more like casters, but that dude's in full plate with a giant fucking sword.
Perfect.
Let's kill them.
Okay.
And he is drenched in blood.
No one-
Let's
Okay.
not try
A
to
message.
kill him.
A message. It's,
Ian, you know for a fact that you will not be
No.
allowed back in society if you do that.
Lovely.
well, if someone finds out.
Assuming that they're not assuming that they're other hunters and not outlaws and exiles.
No, they're
Assuming.
other hunters. Outlaws and exiles
Okay,
don't
that's clear
last
enough.
long enough to find the next hunt. The only hunters you
Okay.
will find the next hunt are the dead ones.
Hmm.
Which you
Okay,
all know
then-
you all know not to loot dead corpses and only take the tags.
Okay.
Mhm.
Seems a waste.
I'm still chewing on that mint leaf. I've been working on that mint leaf for like the past 5 hours now.
You're probably fucking passing it around.
No,
Like take it out of your mouth, hand it to somebody else. They start chewing
that's
on
fucking
it.
disgusting.
It's been
I
5
mean-
hours. It's a mint leaf. What do you want?
No, he keeps growing more.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I got druid craft.
All right. Well, if I'm seeing other hunters, I'll toss a message to.
Mr.
Or Neely.
Bloodface over there.
No,
Blood
to one of you. I'll toss a message to toss a message to Duke, just like heads up on the left.
They look a bit fucking
And,
lost, by the way.
And my next thing is I'm gonna let out a whistle to grab their attention.
Wait.
We have company. Hopefully the good kind.
Yeah.
You
Can
notice
I just like do a stealth check to hide?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
why I threw out a message first.
Go ahead.
I'm letting
all
you guys
means.
do stuff first, but it's like they seem like hunters that have gone through a bit of it, so it's like I'm gonna go see what's up.
It's a 28 for my stealth, which for the record is better than my survival.
Yeah, you are hidden.
Wait,
Shoof.
where?
Florence
Where'd she go?
Florence hid so well that she dropped from the narrative.
She does have
The
does
rest
have
of your
mask of
group is
nature or
gone.
whatever that wood elf thing is. She can literally hide in plain sight.
That fancy wood elf shit that them wood elves got.
Yeah,
she
them damn pointy-eared bark skin folk.
Oh,
Them knife-eared bastards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Hey, don't make me smite you.
None of yours
Anyway,
is
I
bad.
sent a message down to you guys, so if there's something else you want to do, but I am gonna whistle for their attention.
The big dude in armor will look up at you, do it like a chin nod, and then just not care.
Saw, dude.
Okay.
Dude.
Well, they don't.
Shit,
Well, they
don't
don't need
give
help
a-
or anything then.
Yeah,
they
it's
don't give a fuck.
you generally get the feeling that most hunters will not want to talk to you, especially considering you are competitors. Like, infighting between hunters is wholly illegal, and, like, murder is punishable by death, but you are also competing. If you get the contract before they do, they don't get paid.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm just seeing if they needed help or something.
No, they don't want to fuck
Competition
with
is
you.
one thing, but someone's life is another in my mind.
No, they don't want to fuck with you.
That's fine. That's fine. I whistled. I whistled. If they needed help, they would have paid attention. They didn't. Oh well. Okay.
They are totally lost, though.
Well, I mean,
That's
they're
fine.
lost, but
Good
they
for
don't
them.
want nothing for us, so,
Yeah, they don't. They're not coming over here. I gave them a whistle. Oh well.
They've all got hunter's charms. They'll be
They-
fine.
They do actually end up walking towards you, but not intentionally. Like, the only one they really notice is Enlightened's character, Miri, but they're just kind of wandering.
They're so lost.
Just
watch
message to
as-
the blood. Just message to one of the casters. Hey, you want to head insert this direction we just came.
By the way,
What's in the
you
backwards?
you send
No,
them,
the direction we just came. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were sending them
Getting them
back.
out of the forest.
Yeah, I'm getting them out of the forest. They'll have a
Yeah,
better
so-
chance in the flatland swamp.
you, by the way, send this message, and immediately as you do, you watch a cloud of yellowish dust poof up as they get into an encounter with some fungus.
Oh,
Whoops.
Rip. Let's not go over there.
Well, good luck.
Fucking dorks.
maybe keep up.
Leave 'em.
Keep up with fungus.
You know that the
One of them
general
falls over
mindset is
paralyzed.
the general mindset for hunters is if you die on a hunt, it is your fault.
No, I know. I'm just trying to be, the best of the hunters. I want to help people, but I'm not gonna put my neck out for anyone that I'm not being paid with. My party comes first.
Yeah, most hunters will have a similar mindset, going so far as to not really talk to each other. Like most
And
hunters,
the most I would have helped, the most I would have done was maybe a prayer of healing if they had a bad injury, but that was about it.
yeah, most hunters
Like,
wouldn't even do
that's-
that. Most hunters would.
Yeah,
just,
most hunters wouldn't. I hopefully I'm trying to be better.
Anyway, are we moving?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we'll let them deal with that.
Survival checks. Are you doing perception in front or survival in front?
Probably perception in front.
Percept it.
Okay. Then I would like a
Yep.
survival and a perception check. Survival has a +5.
Oop.
+5.
Yes.
Ah, come on, die. Okay,
Not seeing much today, enlightened.
not with a 13.
Fair.
I think that's a 23.
You can just swap to another
That's
die.
including the +5.
Yeah.
Okay. You get 2 tiles.
Woo.
I'm assuming continuing
that is-
forward.
Yeah. Are we still going in anti-turtle direction?
I mean, do we know any direction of where these vampires might be?
Not really. As long as we don't go
We're just
over where
heading
the
into.
fungus
Right now, we're
cloud
just heading
was.
into a forest. Getting
Yeah,
out of Draco Lich territory is also, my preference personally.
that is a plus. Well, isn't it that it gets more difficult the farther away from the track we go?
Yeah, it
yes.
is, but we haven't found any other clues to like anything yet. So
Yes,
if we get
and-
too, if we just eventually start getting to like the edge of the map here, it's like probably better to do a vertical search.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to, go too far, but we probably don't. We want to avoid this, I think.
Leah, you get the feeling that you're actually kind of past the oh fuck, this is the dangerous area. At about the same time that you all notice shadows start appearing around you.
Shadows.
And I don't mean shadows on the wall. I mean, first it's one or two of these little black smoking masses, then 3, then 4, then 6, then 10, all around you, this wood is starting to fill with these shades.
We have friends with radiant
I-
damage, right?
Yeah.
The question is how much.
A lot.
I would like.
There
I mean,
is,
I have
they
a
are,
lot as long as my
draw
spell slots hold.
my +2 greatsword.
I would like to
and
point out they are not currently doing anything.
Well, yeah,
I'm
like,
still
it's
drawing it
really
just in case.
shifty. Here, don't like just in case this is a thing that they don't attack us unless we attack them. Like, maybe don't engage immediately. But I'm definitely gonna like knock an arrow.
I don't plan
So,
on
I'm-
attacking them. I just draw my greatsword and kind of do like a little fucking flourish with it.
The moment something tries to move in on us, I'm casting Dawn.
Fair enough.
Dawn. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
Well-
gonna be casting a flash bang in a tube.
I wanted to.
Right.
I feel like that's
Flashbang.
something we would want to save for a vampire, though.
Is this not what we think this is? Because I think that's what this is.
I mean, it could
I don't
be.
think that's what this is.
It's fine.
it might-
It's fine. I can get the slot back anyways.
You, Florence, or
Yes?
Leah, one of the shades just kind of floats past you.
Okay.
Just
Well,
You
like
die.
floats right up to you, like inches from your face and past you, and then comes back around and goes behind you.
Okay.
And as that one does, the
Teleports
rest of,
behind you, nothing personnel, Leah.
no, they are
Shank.
all slowly mingling with you.
Oh, cool. Cool. It might actually be a vampire.
slowly doing what now?
You have shit against knowledge for undead, right?
I have what?
You have
Yes.
you're a ranger and your preferred enemy is undead, right?
Yeah, I have advantage.
Then give me a history, pretty much any of the intelligence stats, and justify it with advantage on what information you want to gain.
The thing that I have the best in score that I have is religion, but I don't know how I would justify that.
Because undead go against your religion.
I mean,
You study them as, horrible. Nah, do your own thing.
yeah, no, there's a way to justify it as religion. I could see.
Yeah, no,
but does this match with any of my religious knowledgeousness of vampires?
So when it comes to religion, it's less going to be more of religion itself and more of understanding of extraplanar and religious beings. So
Okay.
religion will be things like demons, angels, potentially certain kinds of undead if they're tied to afterlives. Luckily, if you want to try and make it, you might get information.
I meant what?
You might get information if you make a religion check. It is possible that these are attached to some sort of religion or plane. However, that is up to you. You may get no information.
I could do a different skill than religion. That's just the one I have the biggest modifier to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe
Pick a skill. Any skill. It might give you
for
information,
it.
it might not. There are certain skills that do give information for this creature, and there are certain skills that don't. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm just letting you pick a goddamn skill.
Animal handling.
They're all undead squirrels. Haha.
Haha.
Shadow squirrels.
They are humanoid, by the way.
Well, they're humanoid.
They lost their nuts.
They are humanoid-looking masses of shadow.
Okay, they are
I'm-
squirrel shifters.
I'm
Understood.
just gonna go with history. Give me a second. Uh, 12.
Okay. It's not hard with history. You know that this is a shadow. This is a specific type of undead called a shadow. Did you do that with advantage, by the way?
Yes, called a what?
Called a shadow. It is.
Okay.
I figured that's what it was.
It's an incorporeal undead. They are similar to ghosts. They're typically more attached to, like darker areas. but these are undead ghosts.
Okay.
You don't know if they have any attachment to vampires, but judging by the way vampires work, they tend to be more corporeal, is your best fucking guess.
Individual
Okay.
shadows aren't much of a threat, but in big packs,
Yeah.
Well, it said that they were merging, right? This could just be one.
No, they are like I don't remember describing merging. They were mingling with you guys, as in they are in between you.
Oh.
Like, there's a shadow between Duke and Ronto. And it
Well,
floats
we could just
by.
back away very slowly.
Yeah, and then the next one floats through, and one of them will, like, straight up float through Miri.
Oh.
I feel like they're not bothering us yet, are they? I don't want to make them bother us if they're not.
Let's just keep going.
One of them
Those adventurers came from this direction, didn't they?
No, it looked like they were trying to go this direction.
Tempting, but failing.
Yeah. You're actually kind of surprised they made it this far before they, like, got lost. One of them,
They
by the
reeked of
way-
incompetence. Got it.
Yeah, they reeked of incompetence. One of the shades floats right up to your face, Leah. Like, inches from your face, and you start staring into these dark sockets. And it floats
Just-
through you, and
my
floats away.
my right hand just goes up, and within my gauntlet, just the light spell takes over it. Just gonna
Light spell takes over?
Oh dear.
cast light on my gauntlet.
Okay. Roll me 1d10, please.
Nutter butters.
Stop.
Stay away. 7.
Stop.
7? Okay. One of the nearby shades to you starts dissipating immediately. Roll initiative.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, does
Oh,
my held
shit.
action go off?
What?
Does my held action go off then?
Yeah, sure. Your
All right,
held
cool,
action
we're
can
gonna
go off.
flash bang him with Dawn.
Okay.
Alright.
I would
So
like to
something
point out.
that would just like deter them. Oh well. Who
Uh,
knew light was so strong? Me. I did this on purpose. Haha. Okay. I killed one of them already. All right, guys. First kill of the campaign.
There's an initiative button, Silver.
What? Where? What button?
Everyone, there's a button on your character sheet. I have forgotten the D&D Beyond has dice now.
I have 17.
A 19.
What button?
Wait, do you want me
Well-
to use the button? I'm just roll. I trust my actual dice more than the computer for no reason.
Okay.
Well, I mean, because of the initiative button, I got a nat 20, so I crit that.
Okay.
Crit initiative with a 24.
Wait till everyone has rolled, and then I'm doing Matt Mercer style. So, has everyone rolled?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
25 to 20.
Me.
25 to 20, 24. Okay.
You need to give a number, Ripple.
24, sorry.
And then I had a 19.
20 to 15, and 19 with
19 as well.
17?
18.
2 19s. Which are your dexes higher? And
His dex is higher than mine.
My dex is 12.
Yeah, mine's 11.
Oh.
Actually, wait. My dex is 13. Haha.
All right.
Yeah, never mind.
guys, I'm
I
writing in pen. Could
Thought
you
that
not...
was no. I put the 11 in my intelligence. Okay.
Okay. And then what were the numbers after 19?
18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that,
17.
17.
I do apologize. I had
15 to
I
10?
do apologize. I swear I was only trying to like deter them. I didn't think this would start something.
15 to 10.
15.
10 to 5.
Yep.
Actually, is that everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that? Yeah, that's everyone. So,
All right.
so you watch as this shade right next to Rob that was just kind of mingling dissolves partially as the light hits it, and it shrieks. fun fact: this encounter would have been immediately hostile if any of you had already cast light.
What?
This encounter would have been immediately hostile if any of you had cast light, but none of you cast light beforehand.
Okay.
So before
my-
combat hits, your nuke goes off.
All right, cool. So they have to make a
They fail.
DC 15 con sale.
They fail. They die.
Unfail.
What is the
Okay.
radius?
Where they just die?
I can guarantee your minimum damage is higher than their maximum health.
It's 4d10.
His minimum is
Damage?
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to
You don't
roll
want 'em to
above
roll?
their health.
Okay.
Roll anyway.
You
find
are
out.
nuking. You can roll me 2d10 for how many you kill.
Wait, how many are there?
A lot.
A lot.
Apparently a lot.
What's a lot?
You don't know how many there are. They are appearing pretty consistently, and then disappearing, and then appearing. You don't know.
Oh boy. Well.
For damage, roll the 28.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, you kill
So,
them.
yeah. Okay, I'm frying them. Cool.
Yeah, you nuked them. I know that you will kill them. They are weak to radiant damage and only have 8 health.
Oh.
They are
They're
not
very dead.
strong creatures. There's
Ah.
just a lot of them.
Good thing to go overkill.
Yes. Like, understand that light spell was unlucky in the fact that it didn't kill them.
Well, fuck.
All right, cool. There you go. They're dead.
No. Again, roll me 2d10.
Huh? Oh, okay.
2d10 for the amount you kill.
First one's a 9. So, and the other one's a 2, so 11.
11. Okay. The rest of you all see this mass of shades just dissipate around the edges. Is that a consistent spell, or is it a single shot? Because
Must make a saving throw whenever it ends its turn.
It is
and
a
comes
consistent
up to
spell.
1 minute. So yeah, so they have to.
Okay. As it exists, you watch as these shades will come into the area and immediately turn to nothing. Like, you know, watching the fucking what are they called? Dementors in Harry Potter hit the fucking barrier. It's that over and over again. These, you kind of try and keep track, but you kind of lose track about 20, 30, 40-ish. And they are still coming.
This is not good.
Is it infinite? Is it infinite shades? Do we gotta get
Nah.
out of here?
Yes. You see no
Wait, you're just
end
answering
to
that
these.
question, yes?
You see no end to the shades. These shades are coming up from under the branch you are on and enveloping this entire area,
Neat, keep the spell going, running time.
including in front of you.
Run.
Who's gonna
Meaning-
run while the spell is going?
Yeah,
Meaning your
it's
only sight,
killing him.
your only sight, mind you, is that radius of the spell. The rest is pitch black, as the rest of the area is covered in shades.
Oh.
So
I was
just to
gonna say
clarify,
dark vision of 120 feet, but
No,
if
no,
it's
no, no.
all shade, then I guess not.
No, it is not dark. There is physical objects in front of you of this mass. It is not even magical darkness. There's literally just a wall of existing bodies of these.
Bro, can you move? Can you move? Bro, can you move the dawn spell, or is it a stationary thing?
I mean, I cast it on myself, so I'm pretty sure it sticks with me. I'm gonna.
Yeah, no, it's shining from like their chest plate.
How long does it last?
A minute.
If it's 10 minutes, we're probably fine. If it's a minute, a bit of an issue. But let's see.
It is a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
A
Okay,
location you specify within range. A location, so that can't be me.
Oh,
not-
so it's a
so it's
stationary.
So,
It is a stuck cylinder that is very big.
oh, it is a cylinder.
It was a big ass cylinder.
'Kay,
It's
then-
30-foot radius with a 40-foot high cap.
You see this
Jesus.
fucking dawn column go through these shades then.
Well, I've got
So-
invisibility that I can cast on everybody. because
Just-
of
just-
my
I pull out my
magic
drift
eye.
globe and cast daylight.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll do it. If the light spell fucking kills one of them, then what do you think the daylight spell's gonna do?
Daylight spell does 2d10 damage.
That'll probably do it.
Yep.
So,
This
like, to
in-
clarify, when we say that they're
I hope-
incorporeal, does that mean
And
that
daylight
corporeal...
lasts an hour and travels with me.
Lovely. So we'll
Big
just
moves.
start walking.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess.
You start walking.
Is my
Um,
microphone not working, or is everybody just dicks?
You cut
Wait,
out.
what did you say?
You cut out pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
Oh, is it not working? Hang on, is my fucking...
We can hear you now. It's just we didn't hear whatever you were saying before you asked, "Is my mic not working?"
If I just turn noise suppression off, maybe that will help.
Lovely.
So, like, to clarify, when we say that they're incorporeal, does that mean that corporeal weaponry will not hurt them?
I mean,
Probably.
Magic weapon wills, hopefully.
So, like, I can't shoot them with an arrow?
if
You
your
have a magic
arrow is
bow?
magical or your bow is magical, then probably.
I mean, it's a +3 longbow. Does that mean it's
Yeah, it's
yeah,
magical?
you're
magical.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
You can certainly try.
Thankfully, it's not Pappy's grand longbow he used to hunt deer back in the day. You're good.
You probably are decked out enough to know that when you are fighting something incorporeal, magic items are meant to still damage it.
Okay.
Magic items don't hit their physical body. It tears the magic around them to make them less existent. Not just for corporeal incorporeal beings, but for literally everything, because that's what magic damage is.
All right. So
Antimatter.
since we've got the daylight globe, we got dawn for another minute. Before we move, wait a second. I need to see how this spell works. Spell ends if you cast it again. Never mind. I can't do that again. I was gonna cast light on everybody, but I can only hold one light time. So yeah, no, can't do that. But we can
Daylight
try
lasts
walking
for an
with
hour
the.
and travels with us.
Yep, and I've got light on my gauntlet, which is whatever extra.
It's also 60 bright and 60 dim.
Yep, I've
It's like it's
yeah,
you
no,
have
that
a good chunk of space.
Bright
if
is
these
2d10,
things are
dim is
just infinite,
1d10,
we
but
just need to start walking and hoping for the best.
You also notice these things are fairly
Also-
slow. So as you walk like closer to it, they will get a bit ways into your daylight spell, but not very far and not very fast before they dissipate because they
Not
are
close enough to be able to be a threat.
they are taking DOT for every light.
Lovely. So I
The
guess
dawn
we're gonna-
spell, mind you, is a wall that cuts them off because it also does radiant damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fair. Well,
Here,
I guess we're just gonna start heading
here.
forward then.
Or do we want to go back and find another route that's not through the?
Yeah,
angry
we're heading
petals that
backwards
are
immediately.
mad?
Probably a good
Okay.
I think this is a fair sign of
It's like,
vampire
this is
probably
my
doesn't want to
only-
chill with these nerds.
This is my only
Yeah.
casting of daylight until tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I can cast it 3 more times.
Oh god.
Yeah, but yours is stationary. It doesn't help all that much if we
No,
do
I
that.
also
So-
have actual daylight.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you have a light
cast that
mage.
3 times plus even more times with Sork points.
Let's-
It's-
So that's the agreed upon plan. We're just gonna start walking and hope to God daylight and this little light cantrip is enough.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Make a survival check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Hell
Because
yeah.
you cannot see any further than 120 feet in front of you.
Lovely.
That actually,
So do we want to do 2 survival checks and no perception, or what do we
Uh,
want?
two
Fucking-
survival checks is good.
Alright,
Yep,
I'll-
I got
What are we going to see? Shadows?
Hey man, one of them might have a funny hat.
I got a 21 for survival.
cool. I got a 12 because of the disadvantage.
You did
Like
disadvantage.
Cody, you never know.
saves?
My passive perception could pick up the best hat.
Yeah, with disadvantage, it's still 21.
Okay.
Would you look at that? It's a birthday hat.
Yeah.
Okay. You get one tile out, but that's enough for you to like. As you get far enough out, you watch as they just kind of roll back away from your light source, and back into the woods. You get a feeling their general hunting grounds isn't that large.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Well, that's good.
I will actually mark the hunting ground.
At the very least,
Man,
as long as we don't do light spell, I don't think they're gonna attack us if we need to go back in for any reason.
But now we've killed a bunch of them. If they
yeah,
remember us.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I
yeah,
would
I
prefer
don't
to
know if
never
they're
go
gonna
back in
be
there ever
happy.
again.
Fair enough.
I would also like to point out that was a non-combat encounter.
That was a non-combat.
Well, it got scary, and I got scared.
That was the
Yeah.
point.
And I didn't know the fucking fly zapper I bought was apparently 10,000 volts.
It wasn't. These
Big
things are
oopsie
just
on my
weak
part.
to light.
Yeah, big oopsie. I also wasn't aware that the forest was super fucking dark.
It wasn't really super fucking dark. It's just these shades were making it dark.
It's very shaded.
Yeah. whatever.
Who's the
Yeah, makes
least
sense.
perceptive person in your party?
The most probably
Least.
enlightened.
Probably me.
Least probably me.
Okay, what's your passive perception?
11.
Okay, I would like you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Lovely. Give me a second, because I decided I wanted to get my physical dice out, and now I'm grabbing them. There are my dice.
BRB, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
There.
Hunter's party
You want me to roll
disappears.
what now?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
The mosquito disappears.
Dexterity. 14.
Okay. You sink your foot into this blackish looking puddle, and your leg. Wait, what was that again?
14.
Yeah, okay. Your leg goes up to the waist.
Well, that's not very far from me, but yes. Ah. Help!
And you slip in.
I'm stuck.
With a 14, you just barely manage to grab the edge. You are trying to keep your head above this liquid, but this pool is, you have no idea how deep, and this is not water.
You're cutting out. What was that?
I'll reach and try and like pull her out.
Yeah, I will help.
Okay.
Stuck.
Between the two of you, I'm not even going to make you roll. You're both strong enough, and it is a tiny kobold.
Tiny baby.
There's a sucking noise, and then just this fucking drenched in black ooze kobold is just set down. What was once a white albino kobold is now a soot black kobold.
Well, this is the one character I didn't take prestidigitation on, so.
I've got it. I just immediately clean myself with prestidigitation. Just like, nope, 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 nope. Disgusting. Get out of my
And the rest of you look around the area and notice plenty of these pools.
Yeah, what happened?
She fell into a tar pit. It is unknowably deep and not made of water.
Oh, cool.
And she got pulled out, but
There's a lot of them.
you have just noticed that there is a lot of them.
Swell.
Probably
Well-
not a good idea to fall into the black pools.
No.
Anyone who has
Also,
watched
if
Critical
it-
Role's
it-
no metagaming.
Also, if it is.
Anyone what?
Anyone who's watched Critical Role, no metagaming.
Oh, no.
I don't even know what you're referring to. Also, if it is actually tar, let's avoid fire.
You don't know, but it is not water, and it is a dark liquid. Though, you notice that, like, the water so far has all looked like dark brackish liquid, so it is very hard to tell what is and is not water.
Neat.
Looking out, for all you can tell, all of it is this gunk, and you have just gotten lucky.
Cody, does this happen to be the one character you don't have a 10-foot pole on?
Nope, I have a pole of collapsing.
Ah, I knew it!
God damn it. Cody.
I know this man's D&D strategy, and it's bring a big stick.
Big stick. What are we
Pull out the
gonna do
pole of
now?
collapsing and start poking puddles.
Okay? You poke a puddle,
Sure, I'll,
maybe a couple
sure,
inches deep.
Sure, I'll.
You poke another puddle, it's maybe a couple inches deep. Poke another puddle. You pull your stick back out. It was, by the way, you did not hit the bottom with 10 feet of pull.
Oh.
Still,
Well,
that's
I'd
enough to
be
keep.
dead for
Avoid
sure.
that one.
Shoop.
Yeah, that's enough to keep. Yeah, I mean that's still enough to keep us safe.
Poke, poke, poke.
Just follow this guy.
This is just going to be very slow.
Yes.
It's gonna have to do though.
That's fine with us.
I mean, I can do rangerousness to try to help.
Your rangerousness will
Rangerousness
be
is good.
making the survival check.
Yeah.
The very
Okay.
slow will be -5.
Okay.
Wait, did you just say a minus if we're going slow?
Yes.
Because
That
we
sucks.
go slow.
To the survival check of how far you get moving.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
Wow.
like survival check to get through it. Okay, that makes way more sense.
No.
Never mind.
Like the
The
fact that you have a,
survival check is just how many tiles we move.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's dex checks to see if you don't fall in, but you have a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
So do we want to do a second survival check, or are we going with perception instead, so we don't continue this trend?
Perception, please.
All right, Enlighten,
So-
get your perception up.
Sure. My eyeballs will attempt to spot something. That's not bad. 19.
19?
Non-natural 20. What's
Dirty
the
20.
minus?
-5.
Okay,
Roll.
15 then.
You get 1 tile.
Good enough. Did I spot anything with my peepers?
Are you
Oh
heading?
wait, we're still using the +4, right? It's then like 19.
Okay. You still get 1 tile.
Okay.
So where are we going? Do we want to leave the forest, or are we going to continue exploring the forest?
And that was a 19 for you, Rob?
Yeah, 19 on peepers.
Okay.
Do we want to keep exploring the forest, or are we leaving the forest?
Okay.
The vampires are probably in here.
Hang on, what did enlightened eyes
Oh.
see?
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's like Ravens rolling dice and cutting out.
I'm rolling your random encounters to what you see. So, the first thing you get is which direction are you moving?
I mean, that's what I'm asking. I don't know. Do we want to leave the forest, or do we?
I was kind of hoping we could. Well, we're already out of the forest. I was kind of hoping we could go future season. Just start going future season.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Up 1?
everyone cool with that?
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you go, was it Miri?
Yeah, Mary.
Or not Miri.
Mary, Pale Spirit.
Fuck. God damn it. The other one. The one who sounds like Logan but isn't Logan. Duke.
Cody.
Duke's still poking fucking things, and like you get like an hour out doing this, and
no.
you poke one, and it still goes 10 feet deep.
Oh, we're still going. That's not good.
There is more tar pits.
Just keeps going and going and going.
Fine, we have the pokey stick.
however-
of safety.
You notice
Is something gonna eat the stick?
You notice
Better
about
not.
2 tiles over a like almost island of dry ground. Specifically, Rob, you notice an island of dry ground.
Oh, hey.
So I rolled 1 for our current encounter, and then 1 for an encounter Rob sees, and the encounter Rob sees is dry ground, and the encounter you got was more tar.
About what time of day is it?
Yes.
Yes. It
As-
is
Yes
day.
o'clock.
You look up and see nothing but gray.
Nothing but what?
Gray.
Gray.
Nothing but
God.
net.
Nothing.
Why, yes.
Hell yeah.
Can't you tell everyone it is gray o'clock?
It is
Oh,
yes.
The color
mean, if
today is
it's-
gray.
If it's, I'm assuming it's getting dark. We've traveled like what?
Light has not changed.
No. Okay.
It has been
Gray
the
o'clock.
same gray.
Alright.
It is like Barovia style dark gray. For all you know,
Got it.
it could have been midnight when you left, and they were just lying to you about the time.
Okay, different question than posing. How does everybody feel exhaustion wise? Because I get the feeling we've been traveling a while.
You've only been traveling for about 6 hours. You got another 6 in you before you even start taking on exhaustion.
Yeah.
So another.
You haven't even had to fight anything outside of the shadows, and I don't think that counts.
That doesn't
No,
count.
not really.
Fight.
No, not really.
So head towards dry land, right?
If it feels like a trap. You know how in Dark Souls they'll like put an item out in the middle of the floor and you go over there and then a thing drops on you? It's that.
But see,
Oh, I
if
saw
it's a
that
trap-
play. I like the third one a lot more than the second one, though.
But see, if it's a trap, that means there's things over there, and the thing could be the thing we're looking for.
This is true, but like it's more likely to be not the thing we're looking for.
Is there any
Mathematically
way,
But we
speaking.
won't
is
know
there
until
any
we
other
see.
way outside of the tar pits other than that dry land?
Back
You
into the
can probably
shades.
go in any direction.
Okay, so this way will take you around the shades, but back into the forest. This way is backwards. Like pretty much all of this way is backwards. And that is just directly future season.
So if we go back into the forest, we're
The dry ground
we
is the
might be
golden
more
dice
likely
right here.
to
by the
find
way.
the vampires. But if everything is gray, the vampires could be wherever the fuck.
Yeah, that's a fortunate
Heck with
issue.
it. Let's just go in the island.
To the island, fuck it.
Okay. I'd like another survival check.
And
Okay.
enlighten probably a perception on your end because I don't think doing 2 survivals is a good idea anymore.
Pokey
Is
stick.
it still what's the penalty to it?
You are still -5.
Okay.
Go to the tar pits.
As you are still going and poking every goddamn puddle. Oh, that one dropped.
18.
18? Okay.
Well,
You managed
16 on perception.
16 on perception. You managed to get about to the edge of the dry ground, and you now notice why it's dry ground. That 16 on perception will give you another encounter roll. I have some rolling to do, but
It's
then
not ground.
No, it is very much so dry ground. It is.
It is the back of a large creature.
lovely.
19.
It is another
It's-
turtle.
It's a
Yeah,
tar
you
shark.
see, our
A
turtle was
second
on top of
smaller
another, on top
Hey,
of
you
another
remember those
turtle. It's time for some
guys?
turtleception.
You remember those
Turtle all
guys?
the way down.
What happened?
The
to
guys!
Are the guys
Did they
stuck
fall in the tar pits? Are
tar?
we walking on their corpses?
No, they're just over there, like a ways away. Rob notices them still.
Rob sees them again.
They're the blue dye that I just put down.
It's an alligator floating on the surface.
No, it is.
Tar.
I have one more encounter to roll. Sorry, I have a lot of encounters to roll. The entire area around the dry land still has these dark black puddles, by the way. I am getting a lot of 10s right now.
Don't jump in that one. This one's okay to splash in.
I don't
This
remember
one's okay.
You can put your toes in that
That
one.
one's not.
You probably don't want to put your toes in any of these.
They've
I'm
got boots
pretty
on.
Sure Silver has just hitched a ride on whoever the heck is okay with her hitching a ride, because she'll get stuck in any
Probably
of these tar
Roranto.
pits. Yeah, she's on the giant. The tiny baby is on top of the big boy.
Now, as I was saying, the reason why there's this fairly large island of dry land is you see this giant tree, bigger than the rest of them, with these pale reddish vines growing up it, and these beautiful, succulent ruby fruits hanging down.
You're cutting out a lot there.
These beautiful,
lot.
succulent ruby fruits.
Fruits.
Oh, don't eat those. No, bad.
Yep. Nope.
That
Nope.
don't look
Nope.
good.
Nope.
Yummy.
That's
Pretty, but I don't
Give
think
orange me, eat orange.
Are
yeah,
you
that's a
going
big
to
no for
approach?
me.
No.
Can I make a nature check to see if these are edible or not?
Sure, give me a nature check. Actually,
Throw
anyone
it.
who wants to make a nature check can make me a nature check.
12.
12?
Oh no.
You have no fucking clue what this is.
I
Do
got a
not
2.
have nature.
I'll make a nature check.
I got a 17.
17?
I don't even have a reason to roll nature, but I got a 2 anyways. So
19.
19?
Nice.
Okay. 17 gets you the knowledge of this is a blood oak.
A
Uh,
whomst.
a blood
what?
oak. That's
Blood
pretty much all.
Neat.
The 19 gets you the knowledge that no, those fruits are probably not very tasty because they probably are filled sacks that are filled with a liquid that reeks of blood.
It's just full of blood. They're just bags of blood growing off
no,
the
no,
tree.
no. They are not blood. They just
Reeks of it.
smell like blood. but stronger. Like multiplicatively stronger
Oh
smelling.
fuck!
Do we know if these
Yo!
are like worth anything?
No,
Or good for
We gotta
anything?
set a trap for our vampire friend, my dude. It's a pungent blood cocktail. We gotta if we cut some of the fruits, we can like make a thing and like lie in wait for it. It smells like blood.
You know that
You do understand you also smell like blood to a vampire from a considerably farther distance than these
But it's
fruit do, right?
stronger
no,
than
no,
it's
the
stronger than
fruits
blood.
the fruits will like the fruits will smell like it stronger. Like the whole point of a blood grove is to attract vampires. That I will
Yeah,
give
they
you.
could make vampire trap.
Well, I got a bag of colding, so we can stick them in that, and they'll stay fresh.
Make me an
Just put 'em in the
intelligence
refri-
check, Silver.
It sounds like the
Oh, no.
vampire is
Make me
probably
an
going to be
intelligence
around
check,
here
Silver.
somewhere.
Yeah, sounds likely. I mean, if you were a vampire, you probably want to be in a. I mean, I like food. If I was in a place that smelled like food, I'd stay there.
What was that, Silver?
13.
Yeah, okay.
I have a +1. I don't know what you fucking want from me.
I mean, your character could have had an idea, they just kind of didn't.
Okay. So I'm not allowed to say that I have a bag of colding?
No, you say I have a bag of colding.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Got it.
You just say I have a bag of colding. This was an opportunity for your character to have a further knowledge, but they didn't.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because I have no idea either.
Okay. So
Sure.
are you walking up to the Blood Oak?
I'm not.
Nope.
Somebody should. I'll do it. I want vampire trap.
Okay.
Well, you're probably the one best to
Leah,
ask
as
for
you
it.
walk up to the
Well,
Blood
just
Oak,
make sure you aren't walking into a vampire trap.
as
I
you walk up,
will,
I
hang
will
on,
actually.
wait a second. Hang on. I'm gonna walk with Leah.
Okay.
Just-
Are you two
I don't
both
have the
walking up?
daylight anymore.
Is one of you a paladin that can do paladin things?
No, but I can make
Radiation damage.
No, I meant like sensing undead and all that.
60 feet.
Okay. I thought it was much bigger. Oh well.
I use Druidcraft to make some garlic.
Divine Sense
Stop.
is actually pretty bad.
Divine Sense is very.
It's good
bad.
it's good in a dungeon. It's not good outdoors.
It's 60 feet, and
It's
it
a
doesn't
ping.
work against anything that's in total cover.
Yeah, it's.
Never mind, it's pretty bad.
So
Yeah, it's
if you
pretty
can't
bad.
see it, you can't
I
sense
don't
it.
know.
It's actually really
But if you
good if
can
you're
see
in
it,
a
it's broken.
like an urban setting,
Yes.
where you can
Fair
ping
enough.
it and randomly
ping a
find the
bunch of-
one fucking succubus in the entire town.
Yeah, or even just like pinging in a crowd and finding things, but it's like here, not
Yeah.
really, no.
Anyway, are we walking up?
I mean, those two said they were. I sure as hell ain't.
Just
Okay.
For clarification's sake, about how far away from the tree are we right now? Like the majority of the group.
Oh yeah, this is true.
You are on the outskirts of this island. The tree is like 100 feet out.
Oh,
Okay.
that's far.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be alright. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, y'all walk up. As you approach the Blood Oak, the vines slowly reach up and then fall.
You're still cutting out a
They
bunch.
slowly reach up and what?
Fall. They are
Fall.
they are trying to move and grab at you, but just kind of they like get up a bit and then fall down. They get up a bit and then fall down. They are not moving much.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yes.
Yes, I understand.
I mean, we've got a ton of casters. Do you guys want to range the vines, or do you want to attempt to do something clever with the fruit?
We're
No,
gonna do fruit things.
no, the vines are not a hazard.
Yeah.
Oh,
The vines are not able to move. Like
They need some sleepy.
this is
boopies.
a dead tree. This is a dying tree.
Oh.
okay.
You get the feeling that this is a very old blood oak.
Oh. Well, I mean, grab the.
It is
How
like
how
the
large
background
are these
reading it.
fruits, for the record?
Somewhere between tennis ball and volleyball, depending on which one you want to grab.
Oh, somehow I was picturing these being much larger.
Hey, grab a
Um,
couple of them. We might be able to use them for
Volleyballs are
something
bigger
else
than your
later.
head, Florence.
yeah. No, but I picked because for some reason the size of the tree suggested to me that these were like person-sized sacks of blood dangling from giant
No.
branches.
These are
No.
just little fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I
Grab a
don't know.
couple of them. We might be able to use them for something else later.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like.
Are you
like-
going to grab one?
I'm gonna grab a few. If I
Okay.
can.
For each one,
Assuming
make
something
me a
doesn't
dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh.
This
Like
is
a-
sleight of
like a-
hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay.
This is you trying to pull it off of the vine.
17.
It squirts in your hand.
Oh, God damn it! It's water balloons full of blood. I smell like blood now. Oh no.
You now get the feeling you know why that one dude was drenched in blood.
Oh shit.
You are covered.
Cool. Now I'm incompetent, just like our friends.
You were volunteered for vampire bait.
Yeah, please mark yourself as attractive to vampires.
Notes.
Just
I mean-
prestidigitation it off.
Yeah, it'll take a little
For
bit,
right
but
now-
she can
for
clean
right
it,
now-
but not at the moment.
You are marked as attractive for vampires.
See, we should leave me
mean-
as being attractive to vampires. I am the trap.
All right, one question. Is your preferred fighting style up close or far away?
Far away, and I'm also very speedy and good at dodging.
Did you know a vampire can grab you with a very easily?
Like
Perfect.
like-
Cover me in blood.
Like
all
that's
my-
Like,
kind of like
stop
the
you
known
from
vampire
moving, grab.
strat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. That's
yeah,
like
you're probably gonna want to have me clean you. And
But I have like
refer
at
to
least
someone
I have
else.
like at least 2
I
abilities.
put my hand on
have...
Leah's shoulder. Shh.
No, listen. I'm gesturing wildly.
Have you
Put her
walked
hands
back
down.
to the party now, by the way?
Oh, probably not.
Okay, then
Okay.
Grabbed a few?
So
Oh, well,
cleaning
if
isn't
she hasn't
even an
walked.
you
option
can
at
make
the
some more
moment
dex
anyway.
checks if
yet,
you want
yeah.
to try and grab some more.
Need more fruits,
Listen
dudes.
for in sign languages.
Yeah.
Okay, make another dex check if you want to grab another fruit.
I'm just saying, Duke, you'd look great splattered in red. You know, it might help.
Fuck, I'm covered in blood again.
Okay, DC is 20, by the way. This time it gets in your mouth, and you're like
Oh, God.
expecting it to taste that kind of coppery, but no, it's really fucking sweet.
Well, this is good news. We can just tongue bath me clean.
Silver
And then
sees
your
that-
mouth starts to kind of get sticky and dry.
Silver sees that the area seems to be pretty safe, and she just starts approaching and picks up her bag of holding. Her bag of holding. Did you get one?
Yeah, I'll start approaching now that
No.
more people are.
Okay, the party walks
A
up.
forlorn shake of the head from Leah.
Okay, well, is there any low-hanging ones, or are they all super high up?
Yes, there are plenty of low-hanging ones. This is a
Okay.
willow-style tree. Like,
Oh, wait,
you
I
are
have mage
walking
hand,
between these, like, palish
Yeah.
tentacles.
Yeah, Mage Hand, look at that.
Does
Lots
your
of
mage hand
low-hanging
have
fruit.
high dex?
I
You
pick
do
up-
need to still make the deck. You do still need to make the dex check.
I pick
Dex
up
check.
silver and just kind of like.
I
just
would like to
hold it a
clarify.
good 10 feet off the ground.
Mage hands do not have a bonus to dex unless you are an arcane trickster.
Okay. I mean,
It doesn't just use your dex.
No.
I
I mean,
yeah,
does anyone
I just
have
like
any
pick
way
up
to like
silver, and I hold it like a good 10
to
feet
make
off the
them
ground.
easier to pull off?
Sure. If you
He
are you
holds me
picking up silver?
He picks me up, yeah.
Okay. Make a dex check, silver.
No, please, God. We're all gonna be covered in blood.
18.
18?
Yeah.
All over your face.
Does
Damn
it-
So,
Hang
does
on,
anyone have
wait.
any way to like maybe
Since
we
I'm-
could freeze
since I'm
some
holding
of them
silver up,
before
does
trying
that
to
blood get
grab
on
them
me
to
as
make it
well?
easier?
Yes.
That's a
Okay.
brilliant idea, dude.
What did you say?
I'm
Unfortunately-
sorry, yeah,
said it like 30
multiple
seconds
people
ago
were
and no one
talking. What's
listened.
happening?
Oh.
I suggested we
Unfortunately,
try to freeze some of them and make them easier to grab. They won't burst as easily if they're frozen.
Oh,
Okay.
neat.
But
I don't-
need
I don't
some
have
way
any
to
ice
freeze them
damage that
and
wouldn't-
hide them.
Well, here's
Yeah, I don't
here's
have
the
any
question. Here's the question. Do we still need to gather any now that 2 of us are covered in blood?
We can
3 of
use them
us.
later though. It's like,
Wait, would
I don't think we really
frostbite
need them like right
achieve
now,
that?
but
Would frostbite achieve that? It does damage, so
It is
probably just
cold.
get
You
fucked.
don't know what it'll do.
Doesn't hurt to try.
It don't hurt to
Fuck
try.
it!
We
I'll
wanted to burn
frostbite-
some of them anyways.
You
I'll
frostbite
turn
one?
to our goat friend who's holding me and point at another one, and then I'll try to frostbite it and grab it.
Okay.
I
As
guess.
the frostbite spell hits, you don't need to roll to hit.
What?
As the frostbite spell hits, and you don't need to roll to hit because it is a stationary object, and I'm not really gonna make you roll for that. It envelops it, and right where the ice hits it, it turns black.
Oh.
And as it turns black, it crumbles inward and falls to the ground, and you all smell rot. The most pungent black rot you can think of.
Mistake.
Freezing is the no-go. Got it.
Why?
Quick, you said you had prestidigitation. Make it smell like daisies or
Yep,
something.
Yep. Prestidigitation. Trying.
Prestidigitation does not work on it.
Oh
Huh?
God, no! Fuck.
What's
Use
guys have-
what's
prestidigitation
you
in
guys
your
were-
nostrils so you can't smell it.
You guys
Druid-
never worked in
what's
a
the
hospital,
ASL
huh?
for oh god why?
Wait, can I try and druidcraft it? Just like do something similar, or
The smell doesn't go away. Anything you try and do to magically adjust the smell or the composition of it fails.
Does somebody have the ability to make it go with wind?
Anyone who is a caster, give me an Arcana check.
Yay!
Which is like half
Okay.
of us.
I think that's all of us.
Anyone who can cast a magic spell, give me an Arcana check.
I have a
Oh,
6.
Cleric, you get
18.
I
advantage.
have a 2.
Okay. I'm a cleric. Oh, 18 for me.
God, 18.
Does anyone get above a 20?
no?
I have a 2.
I got a non.
We're all stupid.
Non-nat 20? Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
You think this is a curse.
Oh no.
The smell is a simple but pungent curse.
Huh. Well, simple but pungent curse. That's what the smell is.
You get a
Alright.
feeling restoration or remove curse is the only way to get rid of it.
We'll
And
get rid of
as you turn and look at anyone who has been covered in the blood, their skin is not covered in it. Their skin has just reddened.
So me and
Wait,
what?
what does that mean?
It means, unless you can greater restoration, you now smell like blood oak fruit. And
Amazing.
It is a curse in your skin.
And prestidigitation.
I
Got it.
I'm
hate
not
to tell you
sorry.
this, I do not have greater restoration prepared for the day, nor do I have the materials to actually perform that spell.
How do you have the spell but not get the materials with that much money?
Because it didn't pass my mind. I don't have greater restoration prepared because I decided to take other things over it.
God damn it.
I didn't think we'd be handling a curse today.
This reminds me
That
of
wasn't-
that one performance of Macbeth I was in,
Like,
with all the fake blood.
Ripple, I'm prepared for like
It's okay.
no joke. I'm prepared
That
for
shit did
pretty
stain your
much
skin.
any other support-based situation except for a low to high level curse. That's really
It's
that is
fine.
actually the only thing I can't fix at the moment.
I just look at my friend covered in blood and just, we're fucked.
I am not sorry.
not entirely.
Yeah, no.
This is fine. This was my plan all along. We're the trap now, Silver.
I don't want to be
You
trapped.
you and me, my small friend, we're the vampire trap now.
This was my idea. I am not
Her
sorry.
just Smiling happily at me while Silver's just there pouting like, no, I don't want to die.
Hang
Ronto,
on, wait.
is Druidcraft a touch spell, by the way?
Is Druidcraft a touch spell?
I don't think so.
No, it's a range of 30 feet.
Okay, you're fine.
But I have a question that I don't think I got answered earlier. So I was holding Silver up so that she could reach the blood fruit.
You got covered, yes.
does that- Yeah, all right. Okay, I'm also covered. So you got 3 of us.
Yes, all 3 of you are now marked as attractive to vampires.
Where
And-
the fuck do I put that?
Leah, your mouth is dry. Like, fully dry.
Where the fuck do I put
Wait,
that?
Yes,
oh,
sorry, not
'cause
sorry.
To
That was
other, I
entertaining.
guess.
Hang on, does that like mean anything to
You
me? Am I
don't
like
know.
dehydrated? Mouth is dry, or
You don't know.
Your mouth is dry.
Cool.
You probably want to drink some water.
Cool. Leah, do you have a cantrip you can cast?
Not no.
No? Okay. Just do me a favor and try and hit a target, just to see if this is affecting your combat ability.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You have no disadvantages, no negative modifiers to your attacks. It is
Okay.
not
Neat.
That would not smell
currently
like vampires.
a modifier.
Okay.
It
Just-
is
It's just
We don't
nothing
know
you, you do not know.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
not sorry.
Unfortunate.
quick question, DM. How long did you plan on running today?
As
Is your
long as it
Yeah.
goes.
stop time?
I'm.
'Cause
Can we
it's
like
all-
maybe pick it up next week or something?
I mean,
Yeah, I think that's
wanna
like
go
the
for
3 of us at
15
this point.
At the very least, let's see if we can make it through the day.
Yeah, let's maybe go for 15 more minutes. Is that okay, Ian? Or do you want to get off now?
I mean,
honestly, at this pace, you guys aren't gonna finish this combat. You aren't gonna.
No.
You aren't gonna do anything.
That's fine.
You have
Yeah,
found
I
one
was-
out of 3 clues for one of the possible hunts.
That's fine.
To be fair, from what it seems, finding the clues is a random roll.
Yes, and it is.
luck has not been on our side outside of the one. For
Yeah, you
the
can't
enemy
blame
that
us
we
for
don't want
RNG.
to fight.
I will.
That's fine.
I will make it clear that you guys are staying in the area that is less likely to have the boss.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The random roll to get clues is significantly higher in the harder area.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I expected that, and I know it's going to be nearby with the tree here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, he's literally in a place that smells like Thanksgiving every day. Who wouldn't?
For all
So
we
we
know,
wanna
he's right
just-
under our feet. Look down.
Though I will also say that your likelihood of getting a vampire is very much so higher now that you reek of fucking blood.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, if it
But
wasn't for the whole curse stick, it might have even been helpful. Still, that was a good plan with
Couldn't
freezing
get
it.
some of
It's
those
just
fruits.
darn.
It did not work.
Yeah,
anyone
Sorry,
want
not
to touch the
sorry.
black liquid?
it was a great plan
No,
actually. It's
no
just
one's
unforeseen
touched it.
consequences.
No, thank you.
It dropped and I was like, nah. I ain't poking that shit.
I wonder
No
if
one's
that was
touching
an
it.
effect of the freezing or an effect of the magic.
Probably just attacking
I
the
feel
fruit
like
Make
the
better.
me an
magic.
intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Oh, joy.
I'm not good with intelligence.
6.
It was
Yeah.
probably the magic.
Perfect. Should we just call it a night here, or do we want to...
I mean,
It's,
Yeah.
I'm
Do
getting
we-
off at 11, one way or another. So
yeah. I think let's call it here. Maybe.
if
Okay.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
put a bookmark
I'm
in
kind
all
of having fun
these.
with making everyone else smell like blood, though.
Hey, shut the
I will
fuck
put a
up.
mark in all of these things that I will probably not get to use. Got it. That is
Well,
significantly slower than I expected it to be, but that's okay.
We did talk a
a
lot.
lot.
Yes.
And then also just trying to figure out new mechanics and
Yeah.
Going
It
in
was
blind.
a learning day today. That's
Yep.
it. That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
it's to
And
be
the whole
expected
fact
when you
that-
go in blind. You know, it's like
yeah.
you either get really lucky and get there quick, or you do what we did and go take our time and go slow with it and go the wrong
Yeah,
way.
just fuck around.
Pick a
It's
direction
unfortunate.
and hope it's the right direction
So
until you
before
find
you
out
go-
that it isn't. That's about all we got to go on right now. That's what
No
we
one
got.
died. That's
Yeah.
more than no one died. That's a win in most D&D games.
And my drift globe has been used, and someone's
My man over here's out a 5th level spell.
yeah.
Before
But outside of that, it's like we've been pretty conservative on resources.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fairly good. Before you go, I would like to clarify. You all feel a slight tingle in the back of your neck, and
Mm.
Lovely. We're being
Oh,
watched.
cool. It's vampire o'clock, my dudes.
you look. You start searching around. I would like. Is it Miri? Miri is the one who had a high perception. Make me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Actually,
Uh,
your
just-
passive is 22.
21.
21. You see it. You see a green hag in the distance.
Oh.
Oh, son of a
Really?
son of a
With-
bitch.
Multiple corrupted dryads. and they are
Corrupted
headed
what?
towards you.
Oh, lovely. Next
Well,
time,
fuck.
on
That was
Dragon Ball Z.
their tree.
Yeah, that's the next time on
To
Dragon
be
Ball Z moment
continued.
right there.
Great, and
Six.
dealing with this, yeah, we might not be able to save everything for.
It's
the
a
rest-
single green hag. That's not the worst in the world. It's her minions I'm worried about.
What are the minions?
Dryads.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
So, because dryads normally have animal beast companions and stuff. They're summoners. Well, not summoners, but they possess animals. So if there's like a bear in the area, or even the tree itself, they can imbue with power.
You get a feeling
If
there's
it's the-
probably not much other than the Blood Oak.
Yeah. Hey man, you never know. Let me dream.
Good night,
I
my
can
friends.
imagine.
See you next time.
All right.
Okay.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bah.
Alright.
Was fun though. Just sucks we
Ian,
didn't get
do you
to
work
the
next weekend?
actual fight.
I do not work next Saturday. No.
Okay, we are starting at 6 next Saturday.
6.
Alright.
Lovely.